Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the show. It is prime time. Prime time. A little bit late, but I had to support the ocean. Bruce and Cindy, they're doing great. They help me out, trying to help me out with the broadcast. And today it's prime time. Prime time, guys. Gotta get ready for the show. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I certainly had a great weekend. Yeah, we got a couple of knuckleheads in my neighborhood driving at 9 o'clock at night, making that noise. So I hope you guys watched the replay a couple of nights ago. New Year's Eve party was great. I had a lot of fun at that. Hopefully y'all will too. So we over here. I just got done watching Ocean to Ocean. They're really kicking it up big time, and then they had a special guest, Sea Journeys. We have that, and we also have what else is going on? We're gonna have well, it's some interesting things tonight, but let me get ready to get set up. I got a lot of stuff to set up, so please be aware with me. Uh, I just gotta figure out some stuff. I've been having some issues with my laptop. We got Nurse Nancy's on tonight, so we got all that going on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here we go. We got Cruise Bet. Oh, is that a new title? That sure is. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new person in here. A new title, Cruise Bet Adventures. And we have Bill for Once on Adventures. Guys, welcome to the show. got a new. We got a new. You changed your name, cool. Cruise Fun Adventures. I will always keep in mind the Z Show Cruise Fun. Sometimes we go off script, but we have fun. And fun is the place to be. For those of you who are watching Ocean to Ocean, welcome to the prime time. Welcome to the cleanup closure of today's episode. We're going to have some fun here. I set out the link. Air Nation is here. Andrew is here. Everybody's here. They're all coming over. They had a great show. They had the original cruisers, contact creators. We had the original Sea Lake Journeys, and those people are the only people I will wake up at 6:45 to watch them do some good stuff here. So just getting my situation here and checking everything else was on. Uh, as far as that is concerned, we're checking everything. Everybody saying the Bud Files, welcome, welcome to the party, welcome to the primetime episode of the Z Show, Cruise Fun. I am getting ready. I hope you guys enjoyed other shows, Sea Lake Journeys, Ocean to Ocean. Don't forget, Sea Lake Journeys will be on. They are weekdays at 7 Central. I mean, 8 p.m. Uh, Eastern Time. And we're just going to, I hope you guys had a great New Year's Eve and a New Year's Day. I sure have. So, so Z, why were you on at 8 o'clock? Everybody want to know why were you on at 8 o'clock? Ocean to Ocean is doing real good. I had a discussion with Bruce, and we all agreed that Bruce is growing way better than me. He should take that time slot because I was doing that time slot before earlier in the summer. I said, go ahead and do that. So yes, Ocean is doing great. I'm doing great. So Z, everybody wants to know Z, how you doing? How you doing? What is going on? Ah, Jennifer is here. She is the boss lady. She's the moderator. She tells everybody that, hey, y'all gotta behave yourselves. So she just introducing everybody, showing that love. And now I get a reminder on my Facebook page. We got that going. Let's see here. Um, you know what I'm thinking about doing? Thinking about putting some Christmas music on. Anybody want to hear some Christmas music? Or maybe not. Give me a second. I had to reset. I got to do this once again. Give me a second. All right. Here we go. Here we go. This.
Hey Z.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How you doing, man?
Well, I'm doing
You do,
just
you
living the
doing?
dream.
I'm living the nightmare, man. I've been having some issues. I was supposed to be going at 8 o'clock, and then my laptop I had to hit a couple of times and defrag it.
Oh,
Hopefully that would work, and then I find out. Well, I think it's a combination of a lot of things. The main thing is it's sometimes you don't want to overheat. Sometimes it's just like I would say what I want to say, but I'll get in trouble by Jennifer, so I won't say it. But yeah, it's been a good time. It's been a good day today, except for a couple of issues I had to deal with. Uh, wait a minute, I gotta hit my. Okay, hold on. I'm having issues once again. Right, here we go. So as I was saying, I've been having issues with the laptop heating up, so
oh,
I got to
yeah.
figure out what's going on with. Well, I knew it wasn't my connect issue because Bliss was having that kind of issue too. So I mean, watching his show, I mean, he had some issues there. But mine is an old computer. It's don't have a lot of space on it. It's like a basic computer. I need to get one. You know, I should have
Um,
that. I should put that as a secret Santa if I would have got it. Okay. So yeah, baby, I just trying to adjust everything. So I don't want to overheat and stuff like that. But yeah, so there's Jennifer. Jennifer's
hey
here.
Jennifer.
I think Jennifer's here. Won't try to venture is here. I guess he's still mad at me because
Oh,
yeah,
oh
he's
yeah.
I
The Wolverines.
yeah. I think he doesn't want to defend himself anymore. That's why. But look at here.
Oh wow.
You know.
It's still
Oh,
still
what
still
the thing
surviving.
is, I'm still very surprised. You know, the thing is, everybody's talking. I'm gonna be serious for a minute. Everybody's talking about what happened last night on Monday Night Football, and I looked at that video spot probably about 8, 9 times, and that guy didn't get hit that hard. So it might be a condition that he had in the NFL. I don't know. We don't know, but basically, he's on a ventilator. He's on a medical induced coma. So you never know what happened to you in the next couple of hours or couple of days. You never know. So
Yeah.
all right, we get that done.
I forgot that there was even a game last night.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I was on. I think I was taking a nap or something. I probably passed out. Me passed out? Never. Mm. Ah.
Well, I got my 90-minute IPA, and I didn't want to come to the Z show empty-handed, so
Oh, you got yours?
got
Yeah.
my 90-minute IPA.
Oh, is that the root beer? Or is
No,
that the?
that's real beer.
Oh, okay.
That's that's 9% alcohol.
How much?
9%.
Oh, I thought you said 99%. Then you drank it up,
No,
son?
no, no. If it was 99%, I
You
wouldn't
be
even
on
be
the
sitting in
floor.
this chair probably. All the beer's good. I mean, if you like IPAs, I mean, I know some people don't like IPA, but if you like IPA, I highly recommend the Dogfish Head 90-minute beer.
Oh yeah, I had to deal with that. I hope you uh hope you're doing well. That's
Yeah, I'm
amazing.
doing
Yeah, and then
pretty good.
I hate this. Yeah, I had a combination of. I knew I should not be watching. I was trying to get my other channel. I got my other channel running, and well, that nonsense happened in D.C. at the Capitol. I mean, come on now.
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah.
can't watch this
Wait,
stuff anymore.
that's funny
It's
because
just like,
I
yeah.
I
So
was on YouTube this morning and I came across your other live stream and I was like, the Z show, what is it? And then I clicked on it and I saw you doing your live stream. So, but I was kind of busy around the house, but I just thought it was interesting. It's like, oh man, it's the Z
Hey
show.
Z. Hey Mike.
Hey, how's it going, Bill?
Good, good.
chill.
Cannot complain.
It was very interesting today. I was on my had to deal with the nonsense what happened up in D.C. And I said, man, now this happened. They started about 11. Yeah, I said, man, I started watching. I said, man, they're gonna force me to do something I didn't want to do. Yeah. So I did like an hour and a half live show. They're doing the count, and I said, okay, I'm done. I need to get out of here before I go crazy. So, so Ocean did his show, and Sea Lake Journeys came on. Now, Sea Lake Journeys, those are the only people I wake up at 6:45 in the morning to watch them. I mean, they're so full of energy. They're awesome people, and they're one of the people that helped me get this channel going full blast. So, I don't. I knew they're gonna be on, so I had to be there. And I was supposed to do an 8 o'clock show, and I said, nah, I'm ready to go see Ocean. Oh, so Jennifer said hello to everybody. Thank you guys for coming out. I mean, I know there's a lot more
Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Andrew.
entertaining people,
Hey, Jennifer.
and yeah, I'm so proud of them. They did the live
They are
broadcast. If interviewed,
at the uncle.
yeah, interviewed. Yes, yeah, the uncle that was doing the diving and everything like that. So
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty cool.
me and his. The funny thing is, me and her uncle had something in common. Uh, both our families were in Okinawa. It's about like
Oh,
6 months
yeah, I saw
apart
you
from each
commenting
other.
on that.
And basically, I think he was in the army, and my dad was in the Air Force. And basically, he started diving when he was what 12 years old. He told us stories uh, about what happened in Okinawa. You know, it's like twice. That battle of World War II and all the wrecked ships, as far as diving is concerned, is probably one of the greatest things you ever do. Because you see all the World War II relics, you see airplanes, you see ships, you'll see machine guns underneath the water and stuff like that. Yeah. So so, but I could, I woke up about 3 o'clock this morning and I saw from yeah, he had his show on 3 o'clock our time, and he was doing his show. And then about 30 minutes later, I saw it on the news. In Australia, they have tiger sharks. They had a tiger shark about tiger sharks about 50 yards away from someone that's using a drone. So he has a drone there. There's a tiger shark behind him, and he did not know it until he. Yeah, tiger shark. You're nuts. But anyways, he was talking about doing that dives, and he did some dives with sharks. And I said, no, I cannot do that. I'm sorry, I cannot do the sharks. I can't deal with the sharks. Mm-mm. Especially they try to bite me. I taste like cinnamon. Nah, oh, Jennifer. Favor, I asked Jennifer a favor. Can you tell me if your uncle was in the army or in the Air Force? I mean, his dad in the Army or Air Force. Put it that way. So, as far as the breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, Carnival cruises are raising the rates again. The internet package is going up. The gratuities rates are going up once again. So, I guess they're trying to get some people. They're still short staffed. So, and I think it's Royal Caribbean and Norwegian are cutting their people that clean your cabins instead of twice a day. It's now once a day. So, which makes it getting short staff.
I mean,
And then
I'm fine with
Carnival,
that. I
they
mean,
built the Jubilee.
I cruise by myself, so
What's
once a
that?
day cleaning the cabin. Clean the
Right.
cabin once a day. I cruise by myself, so one cleaning a day, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I don't
Honestly,
even. Hey, Mike, I don't even need it that much.
half the
Big-
time I'm straightening up the cabin myself.
there's nothing in my cabin.
Well,
My
true.
suitcase. Half my clothes are still in the suitcase. All I do is change clothes, those dirty clothes in the
Well,
closet. The towels
yeah,
I hang. I still, even though I use it, I still hang it up. Um, I could go three days without the cabin steward coming in.
yeah.
I'm not junky. I mean, I don't have a lot of junk just laying around. There's really nothing for him to do in my cabin.
Yeah.
Get it. Oh,
Carl,
you got to
Carl,
be kidding me!
Uh-oh.
Y'all hear me?
Hey, Andrew.
hey, Andrew,
All right, here we go. Here we go. I was acting up again.
Embarkation Nation is in the house.
There he is. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, Z, I can't
Yeah.
hear you.
Oh, I was muted the whole time. Hi.
Hey, I thought you just didn't want to speak.
Hello. I thought
Nope.
we were doing the cabbage patch for a minute. Cabbage patch. Yes. Excuse me. You know what, Andrew? You've been forcing me to do the craziest things today.
What did you do, Andrew?
uh,
What did you
before
do
we
to
get,
force him?
yeah, here's. Oh yeah.
You forced
Uh,
him to do the craziest things.
oh, Bill, you don't know.
I must not.
Yeah.
I've been.
I was doing my other. I was doing my other channel, and then I turned on the news, and then I had to watch the craziness Washington D.C. and then
What craziness? If you don't mind me asking, I don't watch a lot of TV.
Huh?
What craziness? I don't watch a lot of TV. What happened in Washington D.C. today?
I don't know either. So
Um, well, well, the thing is, vacation.
I didn't hear you. Mike, do you know what happened today?
Well, it just so happens I did catch the other Z show because I just happened to be on YouTube, and I was like, "Man, the Z show, what he's on it?" Because I thought it was this show.
Okay.
And so I clicked on it, and I guess today they were having like the vote for the Speaker of the House. You know, because they just had the election, so now
yes,
they're all gathered together and they're casting, and so he was covering that. And I was like, "Oh,
nice.
Wow, that was kind of, it caught me by surprise because I'm used to this Z show."
I bet.
And it was the other Z show, and I was like, "Oh man."
There's the other one. What that one is raw, and it's all Andrew's fault. So I was watching that.
Well,
and
okay,
these
well,
guys look like fools.
what do I do?
Man.
Andrew, what did you do?
I didn't get out of here.
I don't know.
How was Andrew involved?
He doesn't even know. Yeah, because I heard one of the magical words on the broadcast and the voting. And I heard the name about 9 or 10 times.
Oh, Matthew?
And I said, "Oh my God, they got to do that. His name is Matthew." I said, "Really? Really?"
That's it.
Really? Yeah. So they had to vote. That Bill, they were voted 3 times. They were voted 3 times. They had not vote. They haven't voted for the speaker. Nobody got it. So I had to hear that magical word 3 times over and over and over again. And then he comes in here, and then there you go.
Yeah, it's the first time since 1923 or something, 24. No. But I mean, the Z show kept me informed.
Yeah,
there you go.
Okay,
that's what you want. You know what? I'm mad at myself.
Yeah. I don't want that.
Go ahead, Z.
No, go ahead.
I'm mad at myself.
Go ahead, say what you say.
I'm mad at myself because I don't like going live and things like that. You know, you always hear news. I'm thinking more like cruise news, and it's like you hear the news, but I never think about going live and having a news story or covering a news story or anything like that. And then after everybody does it, it's like, man, I could have done that. I saw it at 8 o'clock this morning or whatever.
There's a lot of people doing that.
You know, the Johnny Depp trial and all these people are just covering it. And I mean, they're getting 1 million views and 1 million watch hours and they're really not doing anything.
Yes.
There's one guy, man. He's just on the trial coverage. He's raking in like hundreds of thousands of dollars just on super chats.
It's crazy. And that was like with this Carnival, the news of the Carnival increase. I got an email saying that they were increasing prices, and it didn't. And in my head, nothing dawned in my head to go ahead and put this out there as you know, just say cruise news and go live or talk about it and things like that. And then I look, you know, later on in the day, well, 20 other people are doing it. So you know, you have to start thinking like a creator.
Yeah.
Like Z thinks like a creator.
Yeah.
He's
one step ahead of the game.
Yeah, I mean, again, he is.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah,
of these lawyers,
that's what I
come on
do.
these
That's
trials,
why.
and now they're just raking in the cash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And,
Now I saw
like I
that
always
too.
say,
Jen
you got
sent me that
take on your
email.
head. You got to think what's newsworthy.
And sports is another one. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
After
watching
you
I'm watching
figure
the
out
football
like
game last night.
serious cash on that.
Oh,
I'm watching the game last night, and then that accident happened,
Mm-hmm.
and
I feel for that guy. That's tough.
yeah. Well, I want to say funny, but funny is the wrong word for it. Back when I was 10 years old, the Lions had a player, Chuck Hughes. They were playing a game, and he collapsed on the field, and they rushed the cart out, and they took him off the field, and he wound up, they pronounced that he later that he had died on the field, and I can remember that one from when I was 10 years old.
Yeah, that's. Is there any updates on him?
This guy, the last I heard,
Yeah.
he was.
Bill, do you remember when Joe Theismann was playing the Giants and Lawrence Taylor hit him and he basically broke the leg on national TV? I'll never forget that. Lawrence Taylor was a beast, and when he hit Joe Theismann, he broke his leg on live TV. I said,
Yeah.
"Ouch!" I mean, you never know what that is a very violent sport. A lot of people don't think it is, but it is. And
I think most people think football is a violent sport.
that's why I never played.
Yeah.
As far as I know, Andrew,
And I
no real
think
update.
soccer is not a sport.
Okay.
I think he's they still have him like in a induced coma.
And that's
So yeah, they have he's on a ventilator.
all right. Okay. Yeah. So they got him under a medical induced coma, and the odd thing. It's not funny, but it's kind of odd. He has a charity in Philly, and for raising money for Christmas kids, he did the charity. He only raised $2,500. So when he got hurt, that charity, if people get all that money, that charity got almost $5 million for the
Wow.
charity.
Well, that's good.
Because people just got shocked and they say, "Hey, we need to support him and everything like that." Now, on the other hand, and I hate to be funny when I do this, but I need to be on charity myself. My laptop I got this all jacked up. I'm pushing air on here so it won't overheat. Yeah, so I'm not got charity myself. I'm charity. And Bill said, "Yeah, Z, you're charity, right? My charity, Bill."
Not what I say.
Is
Yeah,
it? It's
see,
is it
he's
your
laughing.
journal?
Well, everybody said, "Hey,
Sounds like it's something to do with your fan on your
no,
laptop.
it's my, it's not, yeah, it's not my internet. It's my laptop. It's overheating. The fan is
Yeah,
turning real fast.
you might be able
So
to
you
take it
might
to
be
a laptop, like a cleaner, and they might be able to clean it for you instead of having to shovel out
What
hundreds of dollars to try to buy a new one.
Z? Do you happen to know your internet speed?
Yeah, but yes, it is. It is. I think it's. I think it's 385 coming in.
Okay.
I think. I'm probably gonna call it in tomorrow to find out.
Yeah, I did because
I'll find out how much
when you start talking streaming video, it takes quite a bit of speed, quite a bit of the amount of information that you can download and upload, and that may be a problem. That a lot of times that's when you're lagging. A lot of times that's That's the problem because of the speed of that. Usually, when your computer starts to overheat, it just shuts down.
Well, it's not shutting down. It's not actually really mentally shutting down. So, I've been trying to turn off my phones and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
That helps.
Double check. And my Xbox is connected, so it's wired. So yeah, it has to be that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe I was just drinking too much. So we gotta start talking about cruising before everybody goes crazy. Jeffrey saying,
"Hey, Destination Fun, hello."
Yeah, we can talk about cruising.
Hey, Destination Fun.
Hello.
I took my Christmas lights down and put them up. By the way, so.
Oh, you weren't gonna hold them until next year?
No, it's January 3rd. I felt like that's going way too far with it. That's pushing it.
We enjoyed seeing it.
I mean, I would put them back up, I guess, if people like it, but I just felt like I was exceeding the limit.
Okay, yeah.
Andrew and I had a bet on when you would take them down. Andrew, I guess you win.
The tree is still up downstairs, so it's I've been lazy. I've been meaning to put it up.
Hi, Destination Fun.
Maybe I can get some neon signs.
Yeah, but I was telling Kuzma how. Oh yeah, but yeah, but I was telling Kuzma about your channel yesterday. You guys did a good job, man. I was impressed. Y'all did a good job, and the start of the show, Chloe came in there and said, "Oh, okay, you'll get more subscribers after that." Well, y'all did a good job.
Yeah, she was
Jennifer was so about that broadcast.
It was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. I want to do more like that. I want to do like interviews.
That's a cool guest, y'all.
That'd be nice.
Maybe one day I'll have my mom on.
Oh yeah, it was good.
She's pretty interesting. Not really. No.
Let me drink some water here. I'm drinking water. Sure, double water.
We can only hope, Jennifer.
I guess I could get on Etsy and make they got people that put that stuff together.
Yes, Bill, you did do a really good live.
Oh, thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
even though I didn't plan on talking like that, I wanted to see about Restream, which I think I'm gonna stick to StreamYard.
Yeah, well, at first I sent you a message and I was like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but you're on mute.
Oh, the chat.
On Instagram, I sent you a thing because we couldn't get into the chats and you were on mute, and I was like,
oh, I mean, I wound up getting. I got some messages. Some people reached me and told me. Again, I set it up for kids, and the chat is muted. But I didn't know. I wasn't planning on anybody showing up, so I didn't think much about it. I'm just glad I didn't say anything inappropriate. Obviously, the camera was on and my mic was on. But I'm just clicking on buttons, looking and trying to figure out how to do this.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. And then I started getting phone calls, and it's like, hey, you're muted. You probably have it on the kid setting. And I said, okay. Well, is there a way to get out of it without closing the chat down? And nobody could come up with a way. So I wound up closing that chat down and open up another one. And that's when people started coming in. And that was one of my better ones. It beat my premieres, and I mean, my goodness, they're going live. So
well, the reason why Bill did that because he was so angry and depressed.
So angry? What?
You were so angry that you lost that bet to me. You made it yourself.
Oh
You did that
yeah,
on
that
purpose. I know you
Z.
did.
That Z. I'm gonna come get that Z.
Oh my god! I told my friend that we did that bet. He said, "Well, how much he win?" I said, "No, I didn't. I just bet him shots, doing shots of fireball." And he said, "Man, you should have bet him some money, man." I didn't want to take the poor man's money because I know I would have won. I didn't want to beg for my money
Of course you
since
do.
I won. So that's what I did.
This is gonna be a long year.
Man.
Yep. I just hope the
No, it's
Cowboys
not.
don't. The Super Bowl.
Cowboys. Zach,
Well, the
Dak,
Cowboys.
Dak Prescott's and Derek Carr's numbers are so similar. It's not even funny. The number of interceptions and touchdowns and completion. I mean, my goodness.
Well, you know the reason why. You know the reason why that's happening because Dak is arguing with his girlfriend.
He's trash.
Barry. She always said, "I want to ring my finger." No, I'm not
I do know.
They can bring that rookie back.
Leave me alone. I'm trying to win some football game.
Well, they just have too much money tied into them. I mean, they almost have to write them out because they gave him a big contract.
One?
It's why Pollard's not starting. You know, it's like you give Elliott all that money. He has to play, but everybody likes Pollard better.
Yeah. See,
you saw the teams that they were playing.
Pollard is better. Pollard is better. Zeke is well. Admit, yeah, they struggle against second-rate and third-rate teams, and
I can't say much. My team was 8-8.
Teams were hurt and no quarterback.
That's my team. My team never won anything.
My team only had 2 wins this year and a tie. So I mean, what can I really say? You know,
I love talking about everybody else's team, but yeah, my team is trash.
I got fun with it.
I'm just only thing I got to look forward to is the draft. It's like, oh, what?
That's our Super Bowl.
Who we gonna pick? You know.
Okay.
Actually, the reality is, how bad are they gonna mess this up? You know.
I don't know. Okay, that's so crazy. Jennifer says, if he doesn't have one by next Christmas, Secret Santa might buy me, give me one, a laptop. Oh, okay, cool. Jennifer, I don't think I hang that one. This laptop would drive me insane because, yeah, I might have to buy another laptop. I was going to ask you guys, since we're talking about laptops. On your broadcast, are y'all using Windows or y'all using Mac? We'll go with Mr. Michigan, Wolverine person here.
Who's that? I
think some of the law.
I use Windows. I don't have a Mac. Microsoft.
Okay. Let's see. Kuzman, are you using Windows or Mac?
Windows.
So are you up to date? Do you have 10 or Windows 11?
I think it's Windows 11. I'm pretty sure of it. Could be wrong, but I think it's Windows 11.
Okay. And then the final question. And Windows or Mac?
Windows 11. Yep. I'm no good at Apple products.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
I
think
Windows 10.
want to
I'm using
upgrade to
Windows
Windows
10.
11. I think,
I have no idea what system
yeah,
I'm operating now.
yeah, they got to update it for the. So basically, yeah, I have a Windows. I think it's
Hey,
Windows
Bruce.
10. The only thing is,
Hey, Bruce.
oh, it's Ocean to Ocean. Congratulations, show tonight. That was pretty cool. Uh, okay, I'm trying to read this.
Bruce Cohen.
Okay, so Destination Fun says, "Wow, I just know the Z Show has got a lot of new subscribers in the last few days. Way to go! Well, thank you. Yeah, it's up to 179. What's that I saw? But
Congratulations.
it's going to take some time.
You're about to catch me,
Okay,
Z.
cool.
You're ahead of me.
I'm out
155.
You're ahead of me, Z.
Hey,
Hey, Destination Fun. When are you going to go live, Destination Fun?
Yeah, when are you gonna go?
You come on. There's a spot up here right now. You can come on up.
Yeah, you got to go.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah, get on in here.
Seems
Put the link up.
It seems to be the end thing to do.
Dip your feet in the water.
Yeah.
If Bruce can do it, anybody can do it.
Oh.
Just kidding, Bruce. Just kidding.
Oh,
You do a fine job.
Shots fired.
you're doing great. Oh,
I love him and his wife. I mean, they have such a good live show.
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
So, what do you say? I should get a girlfriend or wife?
Say it again.
Maybe I should get a sugar mama. Maybe I should get a sugar mama to help me.
Why are you asking me that?
Carrie Underwood, are you out there? Carrie Underwood, are you out there? This your sugar daddy. I need your help.
Never know. I mean, she might be watching.
Okay, I went too deep.
What's the worst thing she could say is no? I mean,
She's like, oh, the Z
Oh,
show.
if she now if she came out here, if she came out, I've been doing the Fred Sanford. Fred Sanford. I'll be doing the Fred Sanford, the heart attack thing like that. Yeah. Oh, Bill, did you get to help Shannon?
No, I did not. I didn't see her on, so no, I didn't get a chance to. Hey, Destination Fun, we're going to hold you to that tomorrow. Z Show, come on up and get your feet wet as far as chit-chatting with people. I'm trying to do that. Yeah, I'm up here because of that. I'm trying to get more comfortable in front of the camera. So when I start going live on a regular basis, it's a little more natural. Mm-hmm. I don't think it'd ever be natural, but it'd be a little more natural.
Okay. Well, let's see. Now here we go. Jennifer, what she's saying?
Yeah, they do.
Jennifer says, I love that ocean. The cruise line. I found it interesting, and well, she's using all kinds of big words. Jennifer is telling me say all kinds of big words.
I want to see Bruce's. Bruce has that new cruise line he wants to try out. I want to see that.
$7,000.
My goodness!
But that's and I'm a solo cruiser, so that's times exactly. 14 grand to go on a 12-day. Man,
I know that's nice. I can only live through Bruce doing that.
Wow.
But those are kind of once in a lifetime type deals. You have to treat yourself. If you can, it's good to treat yourself. I forget who said it, but it was like when people get older, they don't regret they don't regret what they've done in life. They regret what they didn't do.
True.
So I mean, right. Tahiti and Bora Bora. I mean, that's bucket list type of deal.
I mean, it would be a good like a honeymoon type cruise.
Definitely. I think a couples trip.
Yeah.
I mean, being a solo cruiser in Bora Bora just wouldn't have the same appeal. I don't think it could.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did like the fact that it was only like 200 passengers.
Yeah.
That part of it I did like.
Well, being solo, I like a lot of people. But that way, you have more solo passengers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
200, you don't know how many people will be solo on that trip. And if you didn't have many solos,
it probably won't be none.
True, but you might get a better like one-on-one experience, like if you're doing because I don't know if he said that the excursions were included in it. So because a lot of times you go on these excursions and it's big groups.
Oh yeah, no, yes, I know what you're saying now. Yeah.
Jen, you want to stay at Sandals? I can hook you up.
Look at that. We've made a date for the couple.
Let me know.
Sandals in Bora Bora.
What?
There you go.
Your local neighborhood travel agent can help you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jennifer, if you got if you want to advertise, Andrew, go ahead and put the website on there, email address or whatever. Go ahead and do that.
For what?
So easy. It's huh?
What?
Nah, you don't have to, Jen.
I hear Chloe.
I was just joking. Chloe is eating some snacks. We had to bribe her with some snacks today.
Briber.
Some Rice Krispie treats.
Got her bribe. I don't bribing her. I giving her no bribe. I don't bribe your daughter. You gave it to her because that's Daddy's little girl. That's what I can see that right now.
You bribed her.
Yeah, we'll ask the panel. Panel, do you think Andrew has to bribe her daughter for giving her snacks? I don't think so. What do you think, Bill?
Probably so. You always got to bribe kids.
I mean, you have to bribe adults.
Thank you. I mean, even adults.
Good as that.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you could bribe me all day, every day.
Stuff. I mean, so
yeah, you gotta bribe me. She'll ask me, "Hey, we're going to so and so's house." I'm like, "Are they cooking?"
Please tell me what they're doing. They have to be doing something.
There has to be an incentive.
What you saying?
Yeah, I need some sort of incentive. I'm simple: food or beer.
I can see that. Yeah.
Not much. I mean, again, I don't need a lot of fancy things.
I'm gonna say, hey, is it gonna be some fireball?
Right. Again, Z would be right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a fireball over there? Oh, okay. And you'll pay my way to get there? Okay. And you'll pay for food? Okay. All right.
Now you're asking a lot. Now you're not a cheap dating.
Lee, if a van pulled up and said free fireball on it, would you go in?
We'd never see Z again. Let me laugh. Z would be on the back of a milk carton after that.
Making a documentary.
The last time we saw Z, he was getting in the back of a van.
Have you seen this man?
Last time you saw me is
or what is it? It's like silver alert.
the last time you see me.
What kind of alert is that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I told Jennifer that story about. Wish I had one. You know,
You told her a story about the van with the milk caramel?
When I was, I told the story about the first time I started drinking Fireball, and it's one of my classmates from the class reunion. And then probably about 9 or 10 shots later, do you remember the commercial? I falling, I can't get up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Life alert. Yeah.
with this. Yeah, life alert. I needed it. And I tell you because I told that one. Andrew was at work. I told that to Jennifer. Jennifer dying laughing to see why did you do that? So if you want to find out, uh, uh, Andrew, you need to talk to Jennifer about that story. It's a pretty awesome story.
All right. Yeah. She'll tell me.
No, she won't. She probably says she won't too because it's like the. It's like, oh, I forgot. That's why I want to talk to you, man. I was watching YouTube today after I got done with the stupid politics, and I saw the documentary between PlayStation versus Xbox. I saw that. I didn't know. I did not put it on there, but when you watch the videos on YouTube, it comes up because I watched it first the PlayStation. I said, "Oh my god, I'm gonna open another bottle." Yeah, it's you.
Z, I heard like every other word you said. I have no idea what you were talking about.
All I know is you blame me for
PlayStation.
There was something about Xbox. I mean, I didn't quite hear YouTube.
Something about PlayStation being better than Xbox, or
here's the
something.
thing. Okay, I was.
Okay.
What? You. Tonight's episode of the Z Show will be finished by just doing. Okay, we'll put it down.
Okay.
It's empty now.
Right there.
You waited till it was empty, then you put
yes,
it down.
Jennifer?
Yep.
I got water. Oh, I got 3 cases, man. I bought me 3 cases.
3 cases of water.
Because I was trying to start off. Yeah, 3 cases of water. When I went to the store Saturday, I bought 3 cases of water. Why don't we grocery shopping? Okay, now we were talking about. Okay, Jennifer. Water. All right, so we were talking about that new cruise line that Ocean was talking about. I didn't get to see the. How big is this cruise ship? Bill?
It wasn't that large. It only held 230, 240 passengers maybe. So it wasn't that large. It's actually like a cargo ship that they've kind of turned into a cruise ship also, is from what I was gathering. But it looked interesting, and I'm sure by being a smaller cruise ship. It could get into places.
7,000 hours or something.
Yeah, I think it was. They said it had like 3 bars, and there was like a pool area. I think all the rooms are balcony rooms. I think, if I remember.
Yeah, so I gotta figure out what Jennifer's saying because I was gonna.
It only had 103 cabins. Ocean Bruce is saying.
So we gotta finish this conversation, me and Bill.
Me and you?
Well, see, if Bruce will be on here, huh?
Did you say we have to finish the conversation? Maybe not.
Yes, we had to finish the conversation we had. Me and Bill had this conversation a while back. We were talking about his favorite person, female person versus mine, and
no, we weren't.
You know,
we were talking about
like a conversation between. Yes, we were.
We were talking about women that we found women we found attractive. And you said Carrie Underwood, and I said Beyonce.
Yes.
And then you were talking about there wouldn't be without Destiny Child, there wouldn't be a Beyonce. Andrew agreed with you.
Yes.
And my question to you,
you know that's the truth.
Okay, my question to you then: name the other 3 people in Destiny Child.
Kelly Rowland.
That's one.
And the other one was, I think the other one was Mayoni. Well, Mayoni, and there used to be 4.
Well, there's 4.
Beyonce
One dropped
had
out.
a big ego and dropped one.
She was
dropped that right because Beyonce was being a diva.
She was the star. They made her the star.
I saw.
I'm not even a Beyonce fan. I'm not even a Beyonce fan.
Okay, thank you.
But again, with that group,
you're not a Beyonce fan. Okay.
She was a star.
Well, I think all of them were a star because if it wasn't for the 4 of them or the 3 of them, there would not be a Beyonce solo artist.
I know what you're saying, but again, nobody knows Kelly Rowland, and nobody knows Michelle Wood. Nobody knows them. Nobody knows their songs. Nobody knows what song they sang lead on. Nobody knows them. I mean, of course, she started in that group.
I don't know. I know. So, yeah, I know Kelly Rowland because she's now doing a little bit of pop and gospel. That's why I know her from that. And she's doing commercials. She's not as popular in.
Yeah, we know.
Married to that thug.
Well, the reason I said it was because I felt like the others were underrated. I think it's maybe it could be the producing or the sales.
Yeah.
But they're all good. But
they did push Beyonce, out there. But again, I think she had enough talent where she could have been solo. But that's like, Lionel Richie and the Commodores. You just have sometimes the lead singer is Teddy Pendergrass, and who's Teddy Pendergrass with?
Oh, I can't remember. I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
Let's go this way. Right. Or Lionel Richie and the Commodores. No, those are from Andrew's point of view. You don't know who do you know who the Commodores are?
Yes, I know who the Commodores are.
Now okay, I'm just saying I don't know. I
like to say I would like to say that I'm pretty educated in music. I can go pretty
Okay,
far back.
cool.
Yeah.
Now, Commodore was awesome. Then Lionel Richie was the lead, but I think Lionel Richie was writing most of the songs and producing them. If it wasn't for the Commodores, it would not be a Lionel Richie. Michael Jackson. It goes. I mean,
So
but
anybody who
if
leaves
you
the
are
group,
doing a solo hours from the beginning, like my baby.
who?
A solo
Who's that again?
artist started off like my baby mama. I know what.
Yeah, but she started American Idol.
Right. She was produced from television.
Yeah,
let me be quiet because I really don't know anything about her.
yeah, but she well, you gotta remember, when I saw her beginning, I said, "Oh man, she's gonna be a star. She's gonna be a star. She's gonna be a star." It's like that. It depends. It depends on now. American Idol, we could go there. Kelly Clarkson, I don't know. Uh, Kelly Clarkson. Then who is that? Who is that won the second season? Ruben. What's his name? Ruben. Ruben who?
Stuttered or something like that.
You know who? Yeah. Now, when he started off saying, they say, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be the next Luther Vandross." He rated his solo album, but you gotta admit, Kelly Clarkson would. If it wasn't for America Idol, they would not be them. But I don't know. But that's we care. But but you
So
know, Beyonce just.
who would there? Who
I
would
don't
there
know.
actually?
Beyonce is just.
Just what?
Okay, we're gonna get real. Okay, go ahead, Bill.
Well, who would have been a star coming from a
William?
group? Who would be a star coming from a group in your opinion? If they weren't in that group, who would be a star?
Come from group. Come from.
Apparently, you don't like people leaving
If it
groups.
wasn't from a group.
Yeah.
Oh, I think when they leave a group, yeah, they leave the group. I you know
Chloe, what was so funny, Chloe?
Charlie saw something funny on TV.
She's watching the Z show.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to put some air in my life. I get some. Oh, okay.
Blow on it.
For example,
Is that what you were doing? I thought you were trying to fly.
that's what I'm doing. Flipping my arms so I can get some air in it. It might catch on fire because I've been drinking Fireball. It might catch on fire because I've been drinking Fireball.
That's not going to help it, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, see, again, if your computer was overheating, if it overheated
It might catch on
it would cut
fire.
off. If your computer was overheating like that, Z, it
Yeah,
would cut
so
off.
I will call Spectrum. I'll call Spectrum. Definitely. That's really irritates the fire at. Okay, so we're saying, for example, the police, if it wasn't put that the police thing would not be as popular that he was.
But see, again, you see, you're saying, I'm asking you.
Carol.
So you're naming everybody who left the group, the lead singers of all the groups. Who was in a group that would have still been a star if they were solo from the very beginning?
Cream.
I don't even know who Cream is.
Oh,
Eric Clapton.
James Brown.
Eric Clapton. See,
Yeah.
I
James Brown, Eric Clapton.
Hey, you can't take my answer.
Wait,
Yeah,
he literally just told your answer. He just told your answer, Andrew.
I'll take it, Hendrix. I'll take it, Jimmy.
I mean, only thing I'm trying to say is
Hendrix, man.
almost every singer has
Hendrix,
come from a group. Almost every popular singer has come from a group. They didn't just start off singing solo. Other than my favorite, Prince. No, even Prince started in a group.
I think I got one. I got one. Whitney Houston. Boom.
Whitney Houston.
She didn't. What group was she in? Okay, what group was she in?
She was not. She wasn't in a group.
Right.
She wasn't in a group.
Right, Z. Who came from a group that would have been a star, even though she was in a group? We're not talking solo artists. Who was in a group that left that would have been a star anyway? Because everybody you named, everybody who came from a group, Beyonce came from a group. He wouldn't have been a star. Lionel Richie wouldn't have been whoever a star. Teddy Pendergrass wouldn't have been a star. Michael Jackson wouldn't have been a star.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. If it wasn't for the Jackson 5, I keep saying it. That's the reason I said that.
If it wasn't for the Jackson 5, Michael
and
Jackson
then we got
wouldn't be a
into the introduction of Beyonce. Right. Beyonce would not be a star if it wasn't for Destiny's Child. That's what I said at the beginning. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're talking about the same thing though, Z. Because a lot of people came from groups, but they had talent. But they outshined the groups.
Okay, who would be?
Andrew, don't give me that look.
So, what was your question?
Well, you could have picked like any one of the Beatles because every one of the Beatles went on to have solo careers.
Yeah, but without the Beatles, they never would have been the big. You know what I mean? Again, that's
hard to say. It's hard to say. That's how.
No, I'm
asking, like, or I don't know if you were asking that, like, could they have done it without the group? And I don't know. John Lennon.
Z's argument is basically that because they came from a group, they wouldn't have been a star without the group. I think Paul McCartney would have been a star without the Beatles.
Well,
I think he would have been a star without the Beatles.
Okay, we're gonna get deep into this.
No, we don't have to get it.
Let's see. Stevie Wonder.
What group was he in?
Stevie Wonder.
Was he in a group?
He wasn't in a group.
But Z, okay. See, we're not talking the same thing, Z.
I say a solo person. Okay,
Justin Timberlake.
Okay,
Timberlake.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bill.
Justin Timberlake had Timbaland as a producer, so
he did. But he was in a group before that, though.
Yeah.
Would he have been a star without that group?
Yeah, but he was also a star in the Mickey Mouse Club. Okay.
Have an awesome producer at that.
He had a producer
at the Mickey Mouse Club.
NSYNC. I couldn't think of NSYNC for anything in the world. NSYNC.
You know that producer took so much.
But yeah, I mean, I think he had talent.
Yes.
Talent really shines a lot of times, and then he got with the right people. It's like what's the kid name? Justin Bieber. Yeah. Got with the right people, a good voice, got right people, right writers.
Oh, he's an idiot.
Yeah, but he makes good music. Right. I mean, he's made songs that I don't really want to admit it, but I would sing along. Baby, baby, baby. I sing along with the song.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Here, Bill just said Justin Bieber. You listen to Justin Bieber? Bill.
Yes.
You listen to Justin Bieber?
Well, first of all, I listen to all music, but yeah, I've listened to Justin Bieber. Despacito. I mean, again, he has some songs.
He did. He had some songs.
I mean, for me to sit up here and try to say that he doesn't have talent would be just asinine.
I'm just saying, it's just, I know it's talent, but it's meant to be that Bill was driving his car, leaning back, listening to Justin Bieber. I'm just saying, it's gone.
Really?
So you tell me, Mr. Bill, you are driving, leaning back, gracefully, listening to Justin
Well,
Bieber
you
say,
really gonna
baby.
you really gonna laugh when I say I was listening to Miley Cyrus "Party in the USA." Yeah, I mean, I used to turn that up, go to the kids' school, pick them up, and "Party in the USA." I played that song to death.
I wouldn't go that far.
Z's having a heart attack.
I've done it.
He needs
I need air.
He needs a medic alert bracelet.
He needs water.
I
Speaking of life alert.
I'm fine. He said Miley Cyrus. I mean, you probably listen to.
If you listen to music, you sung "Party in the USA" when it was out. If you listen to music, Andrew, "Party in the USA."
Her voice goes through me though.
Well, I mean, again,
Oh.
again,
Nails
but
to a chalkboard.
that particular song.
we all have those like guilty pleasure songs that no one knows you listen to.
So Z, what songs did you listen to? What song did you listen to, Z?
What do you mean?
What songs do you listen to?
Oh, I'm straight up 80s.
What?
80s.
Phil Collins, Genesis. So much to say. Dave Matthews Band. So much to say.
Dave Matthews
Satellite.
Dave
Oh, man.
That's not 80s.
Dave Matthews Band.
Okay.
Well, okay. Early 90s, late 90s, 2000. Dave Matthews Band. Oh, what are you talking about? Era?
Well, you said 80s.
What era?
Yeah, 80s. I was thinking
Yeah.
like Def Leppard or like Metallica.
Prince.
Guns N'
Purple
Roses.
Rain.
80s. 80s. Van Halen Jump. Red Machetta Rush. XY Hall Notes. Oh, great. Oh, my
Hall
mom
Notes.
loves some Hall Notes. You're a rich girl. Oh. Kiss on My Lips. Oh, man. Chicago.
Huey Lewis.
Jen asked if you listen to Madonna.
Yeah, Chicago.
Madonna.
Track.
Oh, no.
Like a virgin, touched
Madonna.
for the very first.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Destination Fun. Do not laugh at me, Destination
God.
Fun.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute.
Cyndi Lauper. Girls just want to have
Person
fun.
said,
Wanna have fun?
oh, my God.
See, now you're talking back like my college days. Now the Bon Jovi, Van Halen, David Lee Roth. I mean, my goodness, those are my college days. That's all we played. MTV just started playing in videos. They actually played all music videos instead of what they do now. I don't know what they do now.
Oh, it's all like reality.
You know what I'm gonna do? Tomorrow I'm gonna cut this up, and I'm gonna cut this up. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go right to when you said Miley Cyrus and Madonna.
There's no shame in my game. Yes,
Miley
Miley Cyrus, "Party in the USA." If it came on right now, I'll be bobbing my head to it. "Party in the USA." I wouldn't turn it off the radio.
I got your. So I got your permission to make that into a short and get
You
thousands of
do.
views?
You do.
You're gonna get 1 million views.
Play right. Play
Okay.
the song in the background. I'll come on and do a little dance to it.
Stop.
Shaking my hips like
Do some wham.
You heard it.
wham. Oh my, George Michael, man. George Michael had the voice of an angel.
Oh my God. No.
George Michael had the voice of an angel.
Oh my God.
I want your sex. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, I did not do actually that one, but
Oh man.
I like it.
Z
Oh
listen
my
to
God.
ABBA.
Oh no. Jennifer, you gotta stop it because I'm losing my. I need to catch my breath after laugh so hard.
He's gonna have a stroke.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'll have a heart attack.
all I can say is you do not want to look at my playlist. My playlist on Apple Music. You do not want to listen to it because
I
I
get
don't
it.
want to look at your lyrics.
I bet you he had some good mixtapes back in the day.
Yeah.
I
Z,
like
did you
to
ever
see-
V-track back in
I
the
like
day?
to see Z's mixtapes.
Huh?
Did you have some mixtapes?
What's that?
Did you have mixtapes back in the
what you
80s?
saying? Yes. Yes.
I have a record player.
you have one now.
I
got
do.
one.
Yeah, I have one. Yeah.
I hate that. I got rid of basically all my albums, and I hate it because now everybody plays albums. You know, they want to play albums.
I have a real.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, albums are coming back, baby.
TUES?
You know, I used to listen to mixtapes, and this is fun. Morris Day and the Time, Jungle Love.
Oh man. Wow.
You know what I'm talking about.
I ain't heard that in a minute.
Jungle Love and the Bird.
Trash.
He's still alive?
Oh. What's wrong with you, man?
You said that point blank trash.
He's gonna be reaching for the
Wait a minute.
fireball.
Okay, so you're saying Morris Day and the Time is like me as a TCU fan beating the crap out of Michigan State, Michigan Wolverines. You tell me Morris Day and the Time is trash?
You know what? Trash is too harsh of a word.
I know.
But if it wasn't for Prince, you wouldn't know who Morris Day was. if they didn't. That Minneapolis sound, that was all Prince.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm turning white. Turning white. More. Oh my God. I need. Where's my bottle? That's just worse than Andrew saying Matthew. You said Martha. No.
No idea what you said.
Saturday night. The opening song, the opening movie, A Purple Rain. You used to get ready for Saturday night, going out clubbing, playing Let's Go Crazy, and then Jungle Love. Go out
throw
to
me
the
with
club.
the Jungle Love.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh,
Jungle Love, man.
Oh, that's the bird.
Yeah. No, Jungle Love is O-E-O-E-O.
I got you.
The bird is what? Doing.
What's the word?
Wow. What? fellas, what's the word? Oh my God! And tell me. Now I'm gonna go deep with Bill.
Uh-oh.
Deep tracks.
William, do you remember the song Morris Day at a Time? It's called The Walk. Now, come on.
Yes. Yes.
You love that song. Yes. You love that song. See, I knew you loved that song.
Again, I love Prince, and at the time, Day had that Minneapolis sound. So yes, I do it know. And The Walk was one of the good ones. Gigolos Get Lonely too. And I mean, they had a few good songs. They weren't doing trash. I was kind of exaggerating with the trash. Yeah. Matter of fact, if you ever watch the movie,
all right, just you had to.
If you ever watch the movie Clerks, they talk about how one of them really who was it? One of them really loved Morris Day and the Time, and somebody insulted him.
Jay.
Yeah. Jay and Silent Bob. Okay.
Yeah, he would sing it. He would sing it out in the parking lot.
Yes.
Jungle Love. Yeah.
So I mean, they had their little niche.
I'm sorry.
But again, now that's somebody. That's somebody who wouldn't have been famous if it wasn't for Prince.
Oh. Well, yeah, I but you love that song. 777-93-11.
Yeah, I do. I saw you. I was back in the day singing it.
Now these guys, Jennifer, Andrew, and Kuz will go to YouTube and say, "I want to find out what they're talking about," and put up the video. When you do that, you come back tomorrow. You're gonna say, "Oh,
I'm like almost 50 years old. I grew up. You don't think I grew up in the 80s?
And
I mean, I may not be as old as you, but I grew up in the 80s, and I do distinctly remember Purple Rain, Morris Day and the Time, all that.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, I wasn't of the age to be out at the club, obviously, but I was alive. Believe it or not, I didn't just like.
Oh, it's still going on. Yeah. Jennifer say, "What are these guys about?" Morris Day.
She probably, Jen probably
never
has
heard
no
that
idea
group
what
before.
we're talking about.
I know she. And Jennifer has no clue what we're talking about. I'm sorry, Jennifer.
Millie Vanilli.
Oh
Okay.
man. Vanilli.
Yeah. You went there.
The spandex short.
Girl, it's true. That's a good song though. But they didn't write that. They didn't sing that. Let's see.
One of them killed himself.
Okay, Jennifer is laughing.
I think so.
Jennifer said she was only 3 years old when the 80s came out. Okay.
God.
Oh, Tiffany. Oh man.
I'm lost in mind now.
Well, you will be glad to know I
I'm
don't
sorry,
know
I'm
any
still
Tiffany.
losing
I don't
my
know any
mind
Tiffany
when he
songs.
said,
I don't know Tiffany. What's Tiffany? I've probably heard the song.
I've heard the name before.
I tell you. Yeah, there's only one. There's only one that I know.
I've heard of Vanilli and New Kids on the Block, but
I'll give you okay. Tiffany versus Debbie Gibson. No.
Oh, Debbie Gibson. Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't really know either one of those.
Debbie Gibson.
I
don't know. That's probably
Debbie Gibson. You could say she played piano, but that's what it is. How can I say Tiffany and Debbie Gibson? It's a combination of late 80s pop and going into trying to go. Oh, can't touch it. That see now that was a
well, the go.
that man was. No, wait a minute. We gotta back up to MC Hammer. Okay, MC Hammer was a fool. He was making millions of dollars, but he's giving people that had no money. But you can't touch that.
Well, again,
Okay,
and
now
you called him a fool, though. He was guilty of trying to help too many people from his neighborhood. I mean, that's how he lost his money. Is like giving everybody from the jobs.
He made like 30 million in a month.
Yeah, it wasn't
back
the
then.
brightest
That was
thing.
huge.
He made more than that. He made more money than that, and then.
Well, I'm just saying he made that in a month.
If I was playing
Yeah,
that,
no.
I would not give it
People weren't
away.
making that kind of money in a month.
But again, he was hiring people from his
Yeah,
own
that's what I'm
neighborhood.
saying.
His heart was in the right spot. He wasn't financially sound, but his heart was in the right spot. He didn't go out there and buy, he might have bought mansions, but he didn't blow all his money on himself and women. He did it because if you ever saw him in concert, he had 40 or 50 people that the dancers and all this other stuff. And so I mean I don't look at him like that.
Now he's doing you can't touch this. He's doing now you can't touch this and coffee at the same thing. I can't do this song.
He tried to put out a heavy metal album there.
Oh my God!
That didn't go too well.
He lost total control.
You give love a bad name.
If I was
and you're to blame.
Duran.
Notorious.
Man. Oh,
Hungry
like the wolf.
Hungry like the wolf.
I thought I know you. I thought Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi.
Duran. My favorite song from Duran was Notorious.
I'll say it again. Bon Jovi. Oh, Duran. Now that was my dad back then. Girls were going crazy over that group, man. I had a friend that she was female, and if their song comes on, she'll tell everybody in the car to be quiet. I gotta listen to my song. Duran was. Jennifer,
come on, tell the truth. That's your song. When that song comes on, you tell everybody to be quiet. Z, tell the truth. Okay. Hungry like the wolf.
I couldn't say that. I couldn't say that high. Yeah. But so my friends, I had a lot of female friends back in the 80s who used to go to their concerts, and basically they would throw their panties on the stage. It's like Elvis for Duran. They were that popular. They were that popular. Really? I mean, I'm not going to go to Carrie Underwood and throw my underwear on stage. No, I'm not going to do that.
She would hope that.
No,
I would not do that. But no.
Oh my goodness!
No.
That's a bad.
Really, I wish you never would have even said that.
Oh my God, that's a bad.
That'll be a Fox News alert. That'll be breaking news. I'm sorry. All right. Now, if I were to Carrie Underwood, to be cool, calm, and collected. Can you please sign my bottle of Fireball?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. But yeah, Jennifer, say, what in the world are you talking about now? I thought you talking about cruising. We're talking about groups. You know what I always say? I would always say prime time and anything is open. See what difference is. Destination Fun says Z, you are also crazy over pigeon.
We were also crazy over Poison back then.
Poison. Okay.
I
There's
don't know. I don't know any of their songs.
Or BBD Poison. Oh, BBD Poison.
No,
Oh.
I think they're talking about the group. Or maybe.
Girls will go. Oh, okay. I don't know.
Oh, you thought you were saying Don't Dev DeVoe.
But
that's actually fun. Are you talking about the song Poison or the group
Poison? New Edition. Oh, there you go.
New Edition.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find out because when no, it wasn't New Edition. It was BBD, Velvet DeVoe, a offshoot of New Edition. And now New Edition, it was better than New Kids on the Block because New Kids on the Block was nothing compared to New Edition. You gotta remember, New Edition was a group, also group. They had BBD, they had Johnny, they have Bobby Brown, Boys the Man. All came out of New Edition.
Boys the Men didn't come out of New Edition. Boys the Men didn't come out of New Edition.
If I was, yeah.
New Edition came out in the 80s.
Boys the Men
came out in the 90s, didn't they?
Boys the Men didn't come.
Marky.
Who put him? The producer was one of the singers of BBD. Oh, I know.
Okay,
I know my things, man. If it
you said they came. You can't say they came out of there. I mean, they might have produced a song for.
I
New
say
Edition. They come out of it.
Oh, if they were discovered by BBD. They were discovered by BBD. Oh, it was. I can't remember their name. It's one of the guys from BBD that discovered them. They were not a full group then. They went to BLB DeVoe concert. Hey, we're a new group. We're trying out. Can you listen to our mixtape? They used to make mixtapes back in the day. So yeah, I credit that. Yeah. New Edition. Bobby Brown. You had BBD, and you had Johnny Gill. That brother could sing some bass, man. You gotta remember that. Johnny Gill. Oh, I'm taking it back. But you gotta remember, back in those days, I was not thinking about. I hate to say this. I was not thinking about women back in those days. I was just thinking about making money. When I was bartending, that's all I did. I went to get the clubs. I wasn't thinking about female. I was thinking about money and alcohol. And those days, I got outdrink Bill. He won't admit that, but he knows. I'm telling the truth. Back in the 80s and 90s, I could outdrink Bill. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
he doesn't believe it.
I hear you talking.
I can make a documentary. I can make a documentary and be an Oscar for best documentary.
You're gonna come on with a documentary.
So I'm talking, but he's not saying anything.
Well, why? I'm not gonna. Okay, again, I'm not gonna keep going.
I'm talking.
Good night, Destination Fun.
Yeah, when he said my
being here.
Sorry about that. I thought you want to talk about cruising. We just got always do. But you know, me and Bill have that linked in our brains.
What? What?
So back in the day when it used to be fun. And
See, I can't go back
I'm just
40
saying,
years.
Bill used to grow up. It was a lot more fun.
Yeah, I mean back when I was 20.
Why
I
you
guess
can't go back 40 years? You don't remember?
I mean, I remember a few
Well,
things.
you can't go back 40 years. You can't.
40 years?
I can remember in the 80s, bro. Yeah, I graduated in '86. I started drinking really
Yeah, that was a year
in
before you were born.
83.
Wow, I just graduated 6 years.
Yeah, doing it right back in the day.
Well, I graduated in '79, last of the sweet '70s.
Yeah.
Damn.
79. That's a good year.
Oh my God. Now, okay, so
I won't say that.
We're
I
gonna
was
go
gonna
here.
pick a better
Let's
year,
go
but
here.
Well, I was thinking for music. It was a good year.
oh, it was a good year.
Disco.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Oh
That
yeah.
used to be our high school theme song.
70s.
That 79 was
What was that other
Woodstock,
We
right?
Are
Yeah, I
Family?
could see. I want to see.
We Are Family.
I mean, yeah, that was back when music was music.
Oh,
That was a golden age. 70, like the late 70s was
Yes.
a golden age.
Hip hop, the hippie to the hippie, to the hip
oh.
hip hop. You don't stop a rock and do the bang, baby. Boogie,
Oh,
say up, boogie
that's
to
what
the
I was
rhythm.
gonna ask.
Boogie to beat.
I was gonna tell Bill. You remember the Pointer Sisters?
The who? The Pointer Sisters?
I'm so excited. The Pointer Sisters.
Just can't hide it.
The
I
singer
know you
died
can.
a couple days
I
ago.
know you can.
Yes.
Yep, Pointer Sisters.
Mm-hmm. Pointer Sisters. The 70s.
I know we
Saturday
can
Night
make it.
Fever.
I know that we can.
Disco Inferno. Disco Inferno. Burn. Disco Inferno.
Who made Disco Inferno?
That song, you know how long that song was? Tramps.
The Tramps. Disco
start with a
Inferno.
T.
Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah.
Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah,
Burn the mother down.
we're going to get in trouble. That song was like 8 minutes long.
It was a long one.
See, yeah, Andrew and Jennifer don't know anything about that. That was an 8-minute song, and that's one
Some of
the
those songs are
you know,
classics. Some people have
I
heard it.
know that song.
Yeah, but you didn't see it. Did you see it on video? They're playing, they're dancing, they're throwing their instruments.
Oh, like on Soul Train, the old school classic Soul Train. Yes, I remember that.
Yes,
We were watching the reruns. You had that. Yep.
Afro and
What's his name?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
Don
What's the
Camille.
guy's name? Wolfman or whatever.
Wolfman Jack.
Man.
Yep. Wolfman Jack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna play on the countdown. Wolfman Jack. Oh. Yeah.
All right. This is Wolfman Jack coming at you.
We're gonna talk like this. And we're gonna play some Wolfman Jack music right here. I'm doing the Temptations and smoking. I can do that all day. Well, yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yes, they were one of the best groups.
Play that all night long. Earth, Wind, and Fire. What was the lead singer? Exactly. He did a song with Phil Collins.
He did.
Easy Lover. Remember that one?
Yes.
Yeah. The least for the fight. Man, you if you watch their concerts back in the day, they had women fainting when he started singing. It's like they. Okay, I'm still trying to recover from Beyonce, Miley Cyrus, and Madonna. I
Body in the
my head.
USA.
Appreciate it, man. Stop!
Like a virgin.
You're hurting me.
For the very
You are-
first time.
Oh God!
Oh man. Remember that
Oh,
movie she
you
did?
really want to know what?
Whoa.
Desperately Seeking
I think I'm
Susan or whatever.
Yeah.
channel.
Well, that was a bad movie.
That was a bad movie.
That was a bad
Oh
movie.
God! Oh my God!
Z's favorite movie.
One of the Arquette
Did
sisters.
you go see it? You did. You didn't
Yeah.
go see it. He went to go say, "I need to go see that movie." Mandela there. I need to go buy my ticket right now. Right, Bill?
Oh no, I never saw Madonna in concert. But again,
Okay, Jennifer just saying, what am I
see,
doing?
I know good songs. I mean, again, she had some good songs.
Yeah.
Well, at least I think they were good songs. They didn't make my playlist.
Were you a fan of Tina Turner?
Yeah, you know what?
No, never was.
I remember she had that movie. Was it Mad
was
Max? and the
way
Thunderdome?
over-
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
never.
she was-
Tina Turner, Patti LaBelle. I
never liked her music. Oh, I wasn't a fan because their songs are just screaming. I mean, no.
See, I'll let you in on the secret.
But I had to listen to it because my mom like.
See, I'll let you in on the secret.
Mm-hmm.
As far as going to concerts now, I wouldn't go to many concerts. Prince was like the only concert that I really enjoyed. I've been to concerts, but Prince was like, if he came sound, I'm going. There's only one other person now that I would go see in concert, and you'll never guess who it is. I'm going to tell you, Bruno Mars.
Oh my
I was
God!
gonna say Madonna.
Yes.
My
You were
God,
so
really?
He is an entertainer.
Really?
No. Have you seen him? He's got a group with
That's the word.
What's his name?
Silk Sonic.
Yeah.
with
Oh my goodness.
Collins. Oh my God! Awesome.
He's the only artist I would pay to actually go see.
He's in Vegas all the time.
Yeah, I would pay to go see him. He puts on an from what I saw, he puts on an incredible show, incredible voice.
Silk Sonic. I listened to that when that album came out. I don't know if you've listened to it. Oh, it's like all the way through.
Yeah.
Every song is gold.
Well,
Z doesn't know anything about that.
I would love to go see.
Oh, like they brought like
Bruno Mars,
like
no.
funk back with that album. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
it was
they
like
tried to
groove.
bring that old
It was
school
awesome. It was
Bruno Mars, yeah, but I would not pay no money on it.
I would pay a ton of I would
Yes.
pay money for Bruno.
He's the only one.
You tell Jennifer, hey, I'm gonna go see Bruno Mars, and I'm gonna pay.
She would go with me.
I would go with
No,
you.
Oh my God!
She would go with me. She's actually asked me. Hey,
we're having that trifecta right there today.
yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
go see Bruno
smoking out the
Mars.
window. Smoking out the window.
Oh my God!
I can.
Oh man!
You know what? Matter of fact, on my way to work, I'll listen to that.
Jennifer, is it something or smoking? I can't. Oh, okay. See, that's probably Jennifer's kind of music. He'll probably like Bruno Mars because Bruno Mars is skinny.
Oh, anybody who likes talent would like Bruno Mars.
And he's a heck of an impressionist too. Like he can
Is he?
Yeah, he can do Michael Jackson really well.
But yeah, because he did a I think he did one with Prince tribute show. I like him.
Yeah,
he's talented.
And here's another one with a great voice. You don't know somebody else with a great voice that I think has a great voice? Ariana Grande.
Okay,
if you ever heard her sing live.
No, the only way they like her.
She has a powerful voice.
Yes.
The only thing they like her because she's wearing those short dresses and everything like that. Yeah.
So you don't listen to people singing, Z. Her voice is incredible.
I listen to them singing. It's the difference between a studio album and live in concert. I have
exactly. Listen to Ariana Grande live.
You don't know. Yeah, you gotta listen to it live because if it's a studio album or if it's like on a Tonight Show, The Late Show, whatever show, they put that electronic.
Yeah, no.
Go
listen to Ariana.
Ariana Grande. I want to hear.
Ariana Grande. I mean, she has a voice, and no electronics involved. She can sing.
Yeah, she did a music impression with what's his name with
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, she my goodness.
Yeah. She is. She is a talent, but you gotta admit, most of the guys who like her because of what.
Well, that's everybody. Again, every time I hear you say Carrie Underwood, you talk about her legs. So yeah,
I talk about her vocal range.
Because you don't talk about her songs, you talk about her legs.
Well, she has her legs.
But you don't. That's all you talk about.
Because her voice comes from her legs.
You never say anything about her voice.
Her voice comes from her legs.
I know her voice.
You don't talk about her voice. Anytime we say Carrie Underwood, you ask me, did you see her legs? Did you hear her sing? No, you don't say that. You say, did you see her legs?
I'm telling the truth.
You go to a concert. Oh, I don't know. I was staring at her legs.
I don't know what song she sang. I couldn't hear it. But she has some nice legs.
I said she has nice legs. I said she has an incredible voice.
When?
Did you hear the song called Champions?
I don't know any of her songs. I don't know any of Carrie Underwood's songs. I don't know. I don't know any of her songs. I probably heard some, but I don't know who they are or what they are.
Yeah. I heard something football. You watch Sunday Night Football?
Well, that's the only song that. Yes, I'm sorry. The Monday Night Football or whatever song. I know that song.
Duet with Lula.
I don't know any of her songs.
It was a Super Bowl.
I couldn't even pick her out of a lineup. To be honest with you.
No, I couldn't. I don't know who she is.
If you show me a picture of Carrie Underwood,
what? Okay,
I wouldn't know. I'd be like,
I wouldn't know. I would not know.
Is that Madonna? Is that Christina Aguilera?
I don't.
That's Fireball.
Oh God, no, I can't find her.
That looks like her.
Is that Cyndi Lauper? I don't know.
No, I wouldn't know the difference. I wouldn't know the difference.
Oh my God!
Champions with Ludacris. Is that Carrie Underwood did a song with Ludacris?
Tomorrow's episode.
Really? That doesn't seem like a pair.
Whoa.
Carrie Underwood is country, right?
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, it could be like one of those mashups.
Ludacris. That seems like a reach. I'd like to hear that one. But again, I like country. I like Johnny Cash. I mean, my goodness, Johnny Cash was an incredible talent too.
Oh, that's all. It's empty
All right,
now.
ladies and gentlemen. You know what you did?
You killed one of the twins.
That's it. That's a wrap.
We're gonna bring you up on murder charges. You killed one of the twins.
Rest in peace.
Well, you know,
champions with Ludacris.
I always have a backup.
That's diabolical. Like you're gonna take over the world.
Oh my
god. If it belongs to a fireball and a cruise, yes. So let me get back to the cruise industry for a minute, and then we'll continue with the odyssey of people that know how to sing music. All right, I made a decision. Starting in the middle of January, I will put the deposit down for the Jubilee for New Year's Eve.
All right.
I'll another checking account, and they got some money in it. Ooh, excuse me. All right. So yeah, I go Jubilee. I was going to use Ocean to Ocean, but I'm going to use Derek Island Time. Derek Fields for Island Time. And yes, I am absolutely going to be doing that because it looks like it'll be a lot of fun, and you got less than 360 days to make your money and pay it all. Yes, I am going to do that. And by the way, since I got the attention of everybody over here, I have set up my Amazon wish list for this channel to help me buy new equipment like USB ports, USB hard drives, SD cards, maybe a camera or two. By the end of the year, it's going to be crazy. All right. Let's get them saying that Miley Cyrus and Madonna. I mean, really?
Party in the US.
Really?
Hey, you can't judge people's taste in music.
Stop.
I know good music. We can.
Hey, well, hey, you know.
Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber doesn't have a billion. You know, he doesn't have a billion downloads for nothing. Somebody likes him.
Yeah, because you know they don't want to go to the store because who's how you went to the store and buy a CD? Anybody?
What's a CD?
Anybody would go buy to the store to buy a CD? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But no, I got all my music back in the day, you know.
I mean,
YouTube,
Cody.
I used to buy cassettes.
I used to make cassettes.
Yeah. Put the cassette recorder up to the radio.
Man, I used to be, you know, make
used to wait.
Yes, I've done that. I had, and then in the 2000s, so I do more. But late in 2000, I used to download music. My music collection is huge. I say it's probably about less than 50,000 tracks, probably about 20, a lot of CDs, a lot of combinations. I had about a CD in about 10 years. Because you go to the store, you can't find them.
You know why?
Yes. And these people Why?
We got Apple
Why?
Music. You have 50,000. I just looked up Ludacris and Carrie Underwood on my phone, Apple Music in 10 seconds. I got 3 million on my phone right now. That it's just different way. Nobody buys music. Well, nobody buys CDs and anymore. I mean, people do, but not many. They're all downloaded. You download one song and you download an album. But again, with Apple Music and all these other music streaming channels, there's no need to even download music anymore.
Remember Columbia House?
Columbia House. I still think I owe them the money.
Yeah,
Like
I still owe them money.
or whatever for like a penny or something, and man, I don't think anybody ever paid them off.
Yes. Columbia House.
But it was a good way. I mean, you can
well, back in the day, back in the way, that's how you had to do it.
Yep.
Back in the day.
I'm sure that's probably
basically. I think that's on my credit report.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Andrew, take care.
All right, Andrew.
All right, have a good night.
Night.
Jennifer, you still here? Because Jennifer is a pro. Yeah, but the Columbia House, I think that's on my credit report. Because back in the day, I didn't care. You could get 12 CDs for a, and then they start charging you. I said, I ain't gonna pay that, please.
Right.
And then I used to do the download. I don't recommend you do any downloading anymore.
Napster.
You know, the funny story is I tried to do that. No, it was called. I did Napster, and then I started doing the Pirate Bay. That's where I got all my music and my collection. Oh, it's probably about 50 to 100,000 tracks. My movie collection is probably about over 500 movies. I was doing major, man. You know, it got so bad. Downloading. I had 2 computers at my house, my apartment, and I had a computer at the comic club where I was working. I was doing downloading. I was doing crazy. And, basically because it was Metallica was complaining because people were doing that. I was like, okay, I don't care. I'm going to download new music and just burn it on CD and just burn it. I mean, they were complaining about that, but anyway. I do not recommend you do that, guys. Please understand this. I do not recommend you go ahead and start downloading.
I remember getting the bootleg copy of movies.
Okay.
And it'd be like a guy with a camcorder. And so there'd be like people getting up to go get popcorn and you'd be yelling at the TV like, hey, sit down. It was crazy.
But Cruz, if you had known me 10 years ago and you would have got me, I'm gonna hook you with stuff. You gotta find it. Hold on.
Well, when I would deploy, the Middle East was a great place to get bootlegs. I mean,
sorry about that. I had,
I had a little over here.
If you would know me back to that
kid, he was bringing me like all the seasons of Sopranos.
Right.
I was steady. I had that dude on the payroll. I had to make sure if anybody had access to the he was getting through security. I didn't. Now I don't know. Maybe he was shady. I don't know, but I'd be like, "Hey, man, that's my movie guy. You got to let him in."
Jennifer said it. Andrew won her heart.
Yeah, because I got
a bootleg CD with Usher on it.
What?
Jennifer said Andrew won her heart with a bootleg CD with Usher on it.
Well, now maybe about 15 years ago, I could have got. because I had all the connects back there back in the day.
Oh, Bruce is back.
Basically, my computers back in the day. Ocean, get in here. You're missing some
He's
fun
driving.
today.
He's on his phone
Let's see
driving.
here.
Hey, Mike.
You're on the
uh,
phone driving. I hope it's hands
Question
free.
question for you, Mike. If you know,
All right, hold on.
the family reunion group cruise, is that the one in May? Like May 20th?
Well, I've heard about it. I don't know the specifics on it. I think
I
that's
keep
through
asking the same thing.
Have Luggage Will Travel, isn't it?
Is that the one? Okay. That's the
I
one,
think that's
May 20th.
there.
Okay.
That's May 20th. Okay.
All right. So, what y'all talking about? Group cruise?
I was trying to find out when the family
Bill?
reunion group cruise was. And I think that's the one in May 20th.
I mean, that sounds right. But
Okay.
I know
I
I'm
want to
on.
go on. Half luggage will travel. If you could tell me, I'm on their Facebook page, so I could ask him.
Oh,
That
no,
would
no,
be
no, no.
something I would
I
love
don't
to
need
do.
What would you love to do, Z?
But yes, I was the man with the. I was the man back like 10 years ago. I used to hook up my computers to do those stuff with that Pirate Bay, and it was a site that do real movies, TV shows, and it's not the ones where they had a camcorder. It's a real studio, and I have over 500 movies doing that. Just old movies, like old and new movies. I did the one I did try to do, and they told me I couldn't do it. It was the Top Gun one. That was the last time I tried to do it. But as far as
Top
movies
Gun?
is concerned,
Top Gun, the first, this
Top
latest one,
Gun,
Maverick?
Maverick,
Okay.
Maverick. I was trying to do that one, but I went to go see that. But I had the original.
Okay.
And Amber Bay was, I think it's based in Europe. Basically, what you did back in the day. I'm just telling the secrets because I don't do it anymore. I am a reformed pirate person. Um, I used to keep my computers on all night long to download. That's how I got my hundreds of movies, TV series, music videos, concerts. The best one I have on my concert was probably the Janet Jackson. I had the Michael Jackson one. I have the uh, I have old Van Halen's. I mean, just studio quality. It was great, and I don't get that. I mean, well, you remember Bill when the VHS came out, and you had HBO, and we all did it. We all had VHS movie, and we're copying the movies that came on HBO and copying it to a VHS. It's the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I used to do that. I used to have VHS. Do you
Yeah,
have
I mean, I
any
used to.
VHS
I don't watch a lot of TV
cassettes?
though. I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't watch a lot of movies. Like you were talking about The Sopranos, Mike. I've never seen an episode of The Sopranos,
Wow.
and CSI. I've never
You
seen an
never?
episode.
Oh, okay.
Law and Order.
Bill, you need to see. You need to. Do you have a? It's called free site. It's called Pluto TV. It has all the CSIs. It has all the Star Trek, all the good movies. They have like it's a black version. They have all the old school movies like 48 Hours, Hollow Knights. It's Pluto TV. Just download it to your laptop. It doesn't cost
Oh, I
anything.
have it. I have
Got
Pluto
commercial.
TV. I just don't. I don't watch it. I have it. It's
Yeah,
downloaded. But I don't watch it. I don't watch.
when I get bored,
go ahead.
basically, yeah, that's what I used to do back in the day. I used to do that back in the day, and also I used to make money off of that. I just say because all the new CDs were coming out, all the old school, all the new school was coming out. All the new CDs are coming out. They had it on sale. I burned it to CDs. I used to sell them, and you got to make the money, man. Got to pay the bills. That's what I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
doing. That's a lot of fun. It was good. It was good. It should not be. It should not be illegal to do that because hey, I'm paying for the internet. I'm paying for the service. So why should I down
It should be illegal to do
oh,
that.
service?
It used to be a lot easier. You used to be able to like burn the
No,
DVDs. Like you could get a
yeah,
DVD and burn it, and because I don't know, because I would have like a huge DVD collection anyway, and then before deployment, I would burn them onto like a hard drive
yeah,
and take them with me just to conserve space. But
yeah.
then I don't know what happened. So there was like a certain year came about that all that stuff, all the software it just won't work no more. So you can't because I had an old version of that
Okay.
software and I was keeping it on a laptop and it still didn't, still couldn't do it after that.
You just keep it running.
But then I
Well,
just
here's the
went
thing.
to the local
There
like
are ways to go.
bootleg guy.
You know what? No, you're probably gonna. You're probably gonna say, "Lee, you were a genius." I used to go to McDonald's.
Mm,
I used to go to McDonald's. You go eat and a couple hours, just download movies and TVs, and they can't do it. They don't know. I'm just on their server. I'm downloading everything. So yeah, there's ways you can get around. I won't recommend. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I do not recommend you do that now. But about almost 8 years ago, that's what I used to do. Take a laptop, go to McDonald's, stay a couple hours, go eating slowly, and download music, download movies. I did all that.
yeah,
And burn it to DVD to CD and sell them.
I don't think
I
too
mean,
many
you
people
gotta
nowadays just
survive.
will spend a couple hours trying to download a movie at McDonald's.
Well, now it's too easy to. It's
Yeah,
everything's too accessible anyway. So there's
right.
really no point.
But yeah, but you still got some. Well, you still got some people in old school that are still using DVD players and CD players.
I mean, I
I'm
guess
just
I guess
saying.
they probably
I
are.
know people that are. I know in their 40s and 50s are still using DVD players in their cars, and they're not up to date with that. Up to date,
Well, my mom, she can't
like
even
Hulu
she
or
can't even use
anything
a
like
DVD
that. And
player. I mean, if you don't get it on cable, like she has to have like legit regular cable, or else she can't. Because I bought her a DVD player, and I tried to get her the internet.
Oh, it's something else,
She
Mike. As
cannot,
you get older,
mm-hmm.
it's something
she
else.
cannot wrap her mind around any of that. So it's like you have to get the legit like
Yeah,
coax cable in the TV. That's it.
yeah. Try to teach that to my mom. My mom said, what is this?" Okay, I go hook it up for your mom. This is how you do it. Just trying to hook up a DVD player. I'm trying to hook it up for you. Well, what does this do? This is what it does. It did the HMDI came out. What is this for? Okay, I'm gonna hook it up for you. Well, what does it do, Mom? I'm just gonna hook it up for you. Only thing you have to do is push play. It'll work. Well, what does this do? What does this do? Okay. it's like now if I have kids and I don't have kids,
None that you know
you
of.
understand the DVDs, the huh? I heard. I didn't hear that. What'd you say?
I said none that you
What'd
know
you say,
of.
Bill?
I said none that you know of.
Oh, I don't have no kids. I don't have. I don't have no kids. Uh, honestly, I don't have no kids. I really didn't want to deal with no girlfriend issues.
Girlfriend issues.
Only thing I
What
was thinking
girlfriend issues?
about in those days. Oh, I don't have a girlfriend. I never had a girlfriend. I have never
Oh
had a
my.
girlfriend. And those days, in
Maybe
those
you don't have
days,
any kids.
the only thing I was thinking about, no, because in those days and now, only thing I was thinking about is making money and drinking alcohol. That's all I,
Yeah, but I made
you
money
know.
to
And
impress the women. That was just it. I made money.
you
It
see now, see that's you made money to get some play. That's what. See, I know how you think. You were making money to get some
was-
play. I
I'm
know
sorry.
that.
What were you making money
I did
for?
not do that. I was making money to drink alcohol.
Well, oh, that's a much better
That's
choice than
what.
women.
That,
You know what? Not as you mention it like that, I would have much rather spend all my
yeah,
money on alcohol than women.
that was that.
I'm glad you. Thank you, Lee.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm trying to. Yeah, I did that because alcohol don't talk back to you. Don't ask you 48 million questions. What are you going to do? Where are you going to go? What time you going to be back? And that's what
And
it was. The key thing
and it
is
also doesn't. Well, I won't get into that.
go ahead. You know
No,
why?
no.
Because this is
Well,
prime time.
I
Anything's
just
open.
no. I mean, again, I yes, I understand.
Yeah. In those days, I did not think about getting into any kind of relationship. Only thing I was thinking about, and it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real here. And this is late night, Jennifer. Is Jennifer still on? Jennifer, are you on here? You need to close your ears. Okay. In those days, I was making money. I was working, making money, going out to nightclubs, going out to sports bars, playing softball, and then after softball, I used to go out to adult clubs. I'll put it that way. I know Bill used to do that back in the day.
Well, you know, I did. Why
That's
me?
why he's so
Why?
quiet.
Mike look more like the type that does that. Look at Mike. Look at him. He's starting to blush. He did it.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, Z. Go ahead.
You speak it out. Well, well, let's just say in those days I was just making money, working, making money, going out to nightclubs, going out to sports bars, playing pool, and then after that, uh, establishment. We put it that way. In those days, let's just say I used to do the adult establishment. I'll put it this way. I used to line up in line to get into these places early in the morning. Yes, used to work at night.
You used to
Just
line
to
up. You used to. So
sleep a
hold
couple
on, stop.
hours. Go to
You
this.
used to line up into lines early in the morning.
Trying to picture that.
Yes.
You line out early in the morning for what?
uh, Jennifer. Oh, she's here. Okay. Okay. Chloe's not in the room. Okay. Okay. Cool. She's asleep. In those days, I used to go out to the adult establishments, and they used to open at 10, 10:30. Uh,
in the morning.
how can I say this?
I mean, you could just say it.
In the morning, 11 o'clock in the
I
morning,
got
get in
you. I got
line.
you. Day shift. Okay,
You
early.
had to
You
go.
said early in the morning. I'm thinking early, but okay, 11 o'clock,
Okay,
10:30, 11.
okay, take
You'd
it.
line up.
So like they'd probably have like a
Go there.
lunchtime
You know,
special,
Right.
hamburgers and all that.
Yes, they had
Okay.
the pizza buffet. Yes,
Okay.
yes,
And what happened?
yes. And I used to spend my money, a little bit of alcohol, a little bit of coconut ice, and a little bit of giving out dollar bills, we'll put it like that.
So
So
you
in
did
a
spend. So
day,
you spent dollars on women.
I spent, I spent all
Well,
kinds of
you were making it
money,
rain.
alcohol.
He started making it right. He
Yeah.
started it, but he just said he didn't do that. He was just saying he didn't do that.
Oh, I did that.
You said you didn't. You said all you
I
spent your money
did
was
that. Yeah, I
alcohol.
did that. Well, I used to. Now we're getting into the real nitty gritty.
Oh,
That's why I call it prime time. I could not do that to Matthew because I know he probably be saying the same thing. But mm, yeah, be honest with y'all, and so much money doing that stuff, and I regret it. I don't do it anymore because it was. I say in a week's time, with doing that, working at nightclubs, it'd probably be like hundreds of dollars a week. I had the itch, the bad habit, and then I hang around with a bunch of guys who used to do that. We used to play softball. Then after softball, we used to go to the strip club. Yeah, but I also now he's laughing because Bill probably done it too.
My God, Z,
Is he?
I don't know if you'd
Look
be able
at
to hang with
that.
me because me and my
Look
friends
at that.
we out to Vegas. We're coming out
See,
we're coming out the bar at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're down thousands of dollars. We lost our minds. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, you, yes, you will lose. For those of you that don't understand that mentality of making money and spending money and just don't care what you're doing, just having fun. That is your mindset. Your mindset is built in like a computer. So basically, what you're doing is you're going to work at night. You work at night. You get a couple hours of sleep. You get up. You go to your adult station club. You wake up. You do that. You go back to work. You get up, you go play softball with your buddies, your friends. All most of them are single, and then after we play the softball tournament or whatever, you go to the adult section, and you do that. That cycles over and over again. You can spend at least hundreds or even thousands of dollars doing that and don't care. That was me.
Well, see again, you're changing your
That
story
was
again,
me.
Z, because you said you didn't spend money on women, and now you're
Well,
saying you did.
well hey,
Because the whole idea was
I was
you
trying to
laughed at
be
me.
clean.
You were
I
laughing at me
laughed at you because you won't tell me your story. That's the reason why I'm laughing at you because you won't
no,
tell me your
that
story.
wasn't Z.
That's
You
the
see,
reason.
you're moving the goalposts just like a Cowboy fan. You're moving the goalposts from here to here to here to here.
Oh,
I told you I worked to get women, and you
well,
were saying, "Oh no, I spent all my
you
money on alcohol," and now you're telling me you out to the
tell
club buying
me.
alcohol, making it rain,
Okay, well, okay. Now, alcohol
supporting
and
local moms,
all
single
right.
moms, and college students. You're telling me all kind of different stories. See, you were
Well,
one of the
yeah, but
guys.
I would not. I never dated. I never dated. I honest, very honest. I never dated a single mom. I never dated. I never had a girlfriend. Being honest here.
Well, we're not talking.
Never had a girlfriend.
I mean, I didn't consider
I never
Peaches
had
at
a
the club my girlfriend either. I mean, but she wasn't necessarily my girlfriend.
What?
But,
What? Okay. We're gonna go to the Bill Cosby part or the Chris Rock.
He said Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Oh man.
well,
Bill
would you like
Cosby
to buy
Rock.
some Jill Pops?
Because Bill Cosby was sing. You're like,
Oh,
there was
man.
some devil pudding. Anyways, and then you like Chris Rock just say, he says what he wants to say and say something. Jennifer just say, what am I going to? Oh,
I told you about the time. I told you in Vegas, man. It was 4 or 5 of us.
okay, all right, okay. This is what Jennifer says, and now I know Jennifer's gonna be laughing when I talk to her tomorrow. The adult situation establishes, supports single moms and college students. You know, Bill, come on now. I know for a fact
What? I believe it.
there is a couple of I know there's a couple of strip clubs back in Vegas that y'all and your crew used to go to, and that's all you
Yes.
hear from most of these. Okay, now you hear, you know what they're saying.
I believe
I'm
them.
doing this to support. You beat them?
Yes.
I'm doing this to support my college education.
You don't realize. You
Now,
don't
that's
see
a Chris
how much
Rock
money.
thing.
You don't realize how much money they could make doing that, Z. Yes,
Oh
I
yeah, I
believe you.
do. I do. My best friend used. Oh yeah, I believe I'm doing this for my college education. I don't
Yes.
believe that. I'm doing it. So
No,
yeah,
I definitely believe it. I mean, not every one, of
you
course.
know how you call it over there.
Huh? What's that?
Uh, No, Bill. I mean, Kuzma, I know you're listening. I said, "Yep, that happens in the service too." Because
Well, I
when they
mean,
go into the
you'd be
ports,
hard
especially,
pressed to make it through 20 years in the Navy and not, not step foot inside one of those establishments for sure. I mean, it just happens,
It just
like,
happens. I like that. Yes, it just happens.
sometimes you find yourself.
I like that.
in,
I like that.
you're minding your own business, and the next thing you know, you're in there. It's almost like a force field that just like pulls you in.
I mean, I
Especially you go on these port
It's
visits,
like,
and I mean, that's like the established thing about sailors hitting ports, drunken sailers. So yeah, I mean,
so you're saying that when they
yeah,
go,
I've spent some time and some money in those places.
Oh, I didn't. Again, I admit it. Z was the one that didn't admit it. Oh no, I went to work and I earned my money and I just bought alcohol. I just alcohol. Oh, Bill, you spent money.
Club.
You spent money on women. Oh, I just bought alcohol. Come to find out, he was the main player at the club.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Bill says he spent. You tell me you only spent thousands of dollars in Vegas only on alcohol?
On alcohol? I don't even know what it's to the point I don't even know what I'm spending on.
The wallet was a little bit lighter than that.
There were 4 or 5 of us, and by the time our bill came due and the tip came due, I mean we were between $6,000 and $8,000. It was a fight weekend. It was Manny Pacquiao and De La Hoya. It was a fight weekend, and we're down here in the club, and just 4 or 5 of them. But again, everybody's drinking at the club. I mean, we're partying over here. Diddy is sitting at the table over here. P Diddy, the rapper, and I mean, we're having the greatest time. A guy owns some kind of high tech firm, and I mean, he's doing it, padding his expense bill. You leave there, you go to the adult establishment. I mean, now you're coming out the adult establishment. My God,
and then you might end up in the VIP room somehow.
I did. I did.
Yeah,
and
then you have to buy a champagne bottle.
Oh my goodness!
And then you might have to buy like a tray of chocolate strawberries for.
Well, I don't know about
young lady that not saying I necessarily did that,
but I mean, now you're coming out of the club, and it's 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. The little kids that going to school, you're walking down the street trying to get to your car or cab or whatever it was at the time. My goodness,
yeah, it racks up.
It's easy. Your cigars, that's a given.
Yeah.
So again, when you're around people, I mean, it's no telling how much money.
Oh yeah.
So, can you say if you're going there for like a 2 or 3 day event, you several thousand?
Oh yeah, I can say that. And what are you throwing the gamble?
Look, the look, it's coming.
You should have been with me when I won money in Vegas. I hit a jackpot. I hit a jackpot for $12,000, and my goodness, you should have been with me then. And I had people coming up to me and trying to get me to party with them. They wanted to go buy some party supplies. It's like, oh boy! But at the time, no, I didn't do that. So no party supplies here.
Let's see.
I can tell. I mean,
he's saying
Jennifer's on here. I mean, I can tell you stories. I can tell you about this. I was down in Mandalay Bay and ran into this Colombian girl at the bar, and well, I have stories to tell you. I could go stories all night long. But I digress. I don't know how we. This is not about me. It's about Z talking about he spent all his money on liquor, trying to make it seem like I was a bad person because I spent all money on women.
I did not.
Did I say the plate at church?
Right. That's what he said. That's what he's trying to make it sound like. Oh no.
Probably go Jennifer away. Probably about 10 years ago, I used to work at a black nightclub. Black nightclub, when they don't know how to tip or whatever.
I don't know what
black nightclub. Get on. Well, it's in the Dallas Fort Worth area. It used to get off at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, count my tips. There was a Denny's right next door. Go eat breakfast, and then take a nap, go to sleep, and then wake up. Went to church, Sunday morning, Bible study, church, and then after church, okay, I'm confessing my sin right now. Right after church, go to ride my bike. I used to rode my bike, church, going to the strip club. Yes, I said it. I've done that.
I'll see you next week.
I have done that.
I mean, that's a good story because I gotta admit, I've never done that. See,
no, I've done that. I have done that.
I believe you.
Not proud of it, but I did that. My senior year, I'm at a friend's house. We're doing Thunderbird, MD 2020. My
Oh
senior
man.
year, go to the guy's house. Spend the night over there, pass out, going, and then Sunday morning going to church, right in the church, row, the front row, and you know when you go to church, the pastor, and I'm having the huge one, the hangover of the night, and the pastor is preaching, starts yelling and screaming, and my head is pounding. At the church, the pastor comes up to me and says, "You okay?" And I said, "No." And I said, I think you need to come to my office. Now, this guy, one of the pastors that helped me throughout my junior high and high school days, because my dad was in the military, he was overseas. And basically, he said, "What did you do last night?" Well, sir, I was at a party last night and I did mad. I could not lie to him. I did my confession. I said I did this, I did this. Thunderbird, Mad Dog 2020. I rode my bike because I had to be at church. Now, yes, I done that. I have done that. Absolutely, I've done that. I regret it every day.
Well,
But
take the church out part. I've done that. Take the church part out.
see, I have done that. Now, it's not a typical. Let me explain, y'all. I was not going to a black church. Thank the Lord. I did not go to a black church because black churches are notoriously too long. The preacher will be preaching for 3 hours if I was going to a black. It was 95% white. And the pastor was a friend of mine. Oh man. Anyway, let's just say he kept me in trouble. It kept me out of trouble probably about 95% of the time. But we won't go there. So William, beat that.
Well, that was just weird. That was just weird. Going to the club, going to church, and then going to the club. See, I would just cut
Yeah.
out the church part.
Well, I had to tell the truth. I always tell the truth. You won't tell the truth about your past. You won't say anything about your past. I'm just putting it
Because you
out
talk too
there.
much.
Hey, I talk too much, but I'm telling the truth.
No, you'll be out there. Next time I see
Where's
you in
my
somebody's
boss?
chat, you'll be talking about Bill. Remember when you told me? I'm like, no, this is my church group. Z. Shh.
So you tell me you're scared to hang around with me.
Oh,
You're,
yeah, I wouldn't trust hanging around with you, Z. You'd be pulling out phones and talking. And I remember when Bill,
oh, I would not do that. Are you kidding me?
you wouldn't
There's
do that. Okay, Z.
See, that's into Vegas. Yeah, I agree, Jefferson. That's Vegas. That's Vegas, baby. Now, Matt, Andrew say Vegas, baby. Okay,
I mean, they,
Andrew,
you.
2023. Me, you, Bill, and Kuzmet, Vegas, baby. And by the way, what's in Vegas? The state of Vegas.
Yeah. No,
Let's hear your crazy secrets, Bill. But
Well,
are you
I've got a
scared?
little Australia story for you.
See, now we're talking. I want to hear
All right.
about the overseas, the Japan and Thailand and
Yeah. Well, the first deployment I went on, we weren't even supposed to go to Australia. We got sucked into this other stuff that when the whole Somalia thing was popping off over there.
okay.
So like all our ports got canceled and we were just stuck.
Mhm.
It's like, well, for some reason we were they decided to, give us a treat on the way back home, and we got to go to Australia. And everybody's excited about that. Well, they had a telephone number set up. They called it the Dial-A-Sailor, and so they gave this number out to all the local women that we were pulling in, and they had a bulletin board set up on the ship, and so the local women would call that number, and we actually had a guy posted, and 2 or 3 guys to answer the phones, and so these women would call up and they'd be like, "Hey, I'd like a guy 6'2",
What?
225 pounds, blonde hair, whatever it was," and they'd write the description down, their phone number, and so the guy would just post the note up on the board. So when you got off work, you could roll down, check the Dial-A-Sailor board, peruse through.
You're the master.
And if you saw something you liked, you would, oh, okay, I want to call this lady. So you would grab the note, and they had a bank of phones set up ready, and you just
phones.
The government tax dollars are paying for this, mind you. So
congratulations.
And so you pick up the phone and, "Hey, is this Susan?" "Well, oh yeah, I got your," and the lady would come down, pick you up from the ship, and take you to her house, whatever. I knew some dudes, the lady would take them out to the mall and like pull cash out the ATM and just like hand it to them. And I mean, it was, I've never seen anything like it. Like since then, it was crazy. And
that sounds crazy.
Beyond that, believe it or not, parents would bring their daughters down to the pier. I'm not even lying about this part either. And be like, "Hey, would you like to meet our daughter over here?"
Wow.
And take you back to the house, put you up, cook you dinner.
I heard in Japan it was like that.
It's like, if I hadn't seen it, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't lived through it.
It is.
That's what I heard. My buddy of mine was stationed in Japan, and he's saying that's the way it was, and
it was
that's incredible.
Because they're like, "Oh, you check the Dial-A-Sailor." I was like, "Dial-A-Sailor? What the hell is it?" And to explain it, I was like, "What?"
I am going to look that up.
Yeah, that was back in 90, 94.
Well, it happened. Oh, it probably been in Vietnam when Vietnam was going on. Yeah, because
it wasn't the 90s.
The Navy. I'm saying that it happened in Vietnam.
Well, we did carry millions of dollars on board the ship in a safe, and payouts were made as necessary. So,
wow.
Yes, it was. Yeah, yes, it happened. Yeah, like he said, it's happened. It especially when you're on deployment for like at least 6 months to a year, and you've been on a ship with a bunch of guys, and you go to port. Those things will happen. Yeah, absolutely. My dad was telling me some stories about that.
No,
he would not go to deep.
Not for Z. Z would just save his money and buy alcohol.
Oh yeah. Oh no, now. Now I am okay. Jennifer, close your ears. Jennifer, close your ears. Okay, now, if done that, if it was like a Japanese woman, I always had a. How can I say it to be clean? Yeah, when it came to Japanese and Asian, oh man,
Hey,
yeah,
Andrew.
So.
Andrew, you heard stories? Okay.
What do you say? Did you have a guy carry the briefcase for 4 months? Yes. I heard stories from a friend of mine. Oh, okay. Well,
See, whenever somebody adds like I've heard stories, and then they have to add in a friend of mine, I get leery of the story. All you gotta do is say I heard a story. Hey, I heard a story that somebody was over in Japan doing this.
I mean,
but
I didn't do it, but somebody else told me about it. And
yeah, but again, you don't have to say that. You always just I heard a story about the women in Japan. But when you're really trying to sell the story, yeah, a friend of mine. I'm asking for a friend. I'm not me. My friend. I'm just kidding, Andrew.
Well, I had my fun. And see, see,
Okay, Andrew, he was in the Navy.
Australia was definitely
no. I think
I've never heard that about Australia. I've heard it about like a lot of other places.
Thailand was another one that was. I mean, I can't even. I won't even go into some stories about Thailand. But all I'll say about that is I knew that was going to be a good port visit because they had little speedboats that would come out and pick you up. And
Mike.
As soon as I stepped off into the little speedboat, there was like a little kid in the boat, and he's got an ice chest. This dude's handed me a ice cold beer. Just a second or two after I stepped off the boat, I was like, man. And then they drop you off on the beach.
Mike, I want to sit down. I want to sit down and hear your stories, Mike.
I'd have to sit up.
What
locals account, and we have to take it off YouTube or go to Rumble or something to tell the rest of it. But.
Right.
Maybe that's what I should look into.
Oh, yeah, you got to tell it off camera. Yes. Like Miss Day says, yes.
Or Ibiza. Ibiza was another.
Ibiza.
Yes.
Ibiza and Thailand. It's a tough competition.
Ooh, that's hard to imagine.
Now, what about the Philippines?
Yeah, we made a port visit to the Philippines. 3-day port visit, and well, that's another one. It's anything, anything goes. Use your imagination.
Anything goes.
Just imagine being a young sailor,
I got a deep imagination.
But all I can say about that.
Yeah, you come back like 9 months later. Hey, I'm your kid. Okay. All right.
Cool. But no, I don't think so.
Yeah. I need to take you to the Maury show to get a DNA test. Yeah, but this has been fun. I thought it was not gonna be fun. I thought it's gonna be like a typical regular show, but it's been fun. It's been real. I'm just trying to peel all those stuff. I mean, just peel it one day at a time. Then we get the real true story.
Oh, I'm listening to Mike. Mike, I think Mike can get real stories. You can trade stories.
I know.
I could probably write a book, but I don't know where I'd sell it.
People wouldn't even believe the story.
Well, they wouldn't believe it. No.
I mean, again.
Well, I got people that say what I did. Yeah, they know what I did. They don't want to put it on camera because they don't want to be a part of the. Most of the guys I used to hang around now are married and have children.
Wow.
But yeah, I think another chapter. William, I see now. You know what? I think we'll have so much fun. I think we'll be laughing so hard. Our voice will be gone.
But we wouldn't. We wouldn't, because we would be around. We would hang around each other for a few minutes, and then women would come around, and that would be the last we see of each other until we see each other in the morning or sometime or whenever. My buddy, when we were in Vegas, I saw him like a day later. I hope he's okay.
Well, well, yeah, that's the thing. And I say, hey, let me go ahead and go to the slot machine, and William can take good care of business. That'll be all good.
Yeah, but I mean, again, you wouldn't see me again.
I wouldn't see you. I'll probably see you the next afternoon at the buffet line.
No.
Hey, what's going on? I say, hey, Bill, what's going on? What's today's day? Oh no.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what day it was. I wouldn't be trying to eat anything. Well,
probably at the bar.
Mike, don't laugh, Mike.
Hey. No. All right, this is
don't crack into it.
Yeah, save it for tomorrow.
Nuts.
Save the other twin for tomorrow. You've already killed one.
Oh.
Well, too late.
No, I think that this is the first twin. This is the first twin.
I thought what was that other bottle?
The one I just finished tonight. Bottle that I bought and had the problems opening it through DoorDash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got
I'm really good. It was that one. I got the twin.
Oh.
I told you I got twins. Let me see.
Yeah, Jennifer. If you're on a good heater, you can go a little while. I don't know about 24 hours, but you can. If you're on a good heater, gambling.
I always love that feeling in Vegas when you step out of the casino and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. And
it's incredible.
The sun beating down on you. It's like, damn.
It's weird. Well, the thing is about Vegas, they don't have clocks out there in the casinos, so sometimes you don't remember what time it is. You wake up,
or some other places
It's like that movie Friday Night Lights when they come out of the strip club and the sun's like beating down.
Yes,
and then they gotta go play football. Oh
yeah,
man.
gotta go play football. No. You gotta remember back in that when they made a movie that was based on the story about the 80s. And especially in Texas, in the 80s, the drinking age was 18. And that story is based in West Texas. So that whole town do not care if you're underage. As long as you're winning those football games, they care. And they will close. Every time they play in the game, they close in no city for the game. That was Texas football back in the day. And yes, that really basically. Stories about that. It happened when I was going to school. I was going to high school. We had our football players going to strip clubs. It was in those days. In high school, they'll be paying players to come in to play for them. They live in different parts of the city. Different cities, they'll come play. I had one guy who lived in Grand Prairie. He played.
That still happens.
Yeah, they still do that. It does.
If you're playing at like a 3A or a 4A school and the 5A school wants you to play, then arrangements will be made.
Mm-hmm. And the arrangements will be made because the district got to get that money, and they'll pay people to do that, and because that revenue, they get that people going to the games. That makes the city money. It makes the school district money, and they want to keep that going. Yeah, that happened, especially in the 80s. Oh man, shoot. When I was going to school, when I was a sophomore in high school, I was 18 years old, and yeah, my because people that are in the military and their families, they get the military dependent ID card. Um, so I could use it to get alcohol. Yep, yep.
I tried to
Man, those were the
forward.
good
I
days.
tried to. I
There's
tried to alter
sometimes my
my military ID card. Well, because when I got in the military, they were 21, and I was 19, and I got
yeah
my military ID card. And back then they had the green ones, the real flimsy ones that you could almost make it home. And so I tried to
yes
take a black pen
yes.
and change the 74 into
Hmm.
70. So I sat there, worked on it, and I went to the little base exchange to buy some. I think I was getting like a couple of fifths of vodka, and man,
Right,
that
right.
lady at the cashier, she was scrutinizing that ID, and I was sweating the whole time, like, oh my god. And because you didn't want her to call the base police. And I think that was her next move. And I was like, well, you know what, I really don't need it. And I grabbed that car and I got out of there. The strip club.
Why would you go? Why? Okay, all right. Hold on, hold on. First of all, Suzette, why would you go to a military BX or PX? They know who you are. They see your ID. They automatically say this probably. You should have went to like a convenience store off base and you could get away
Well, I
with that.
could have.
That's what I
I could have
sometimes I
done
did
that,
that,
but
but sometimes these
well,
days
when you're 19, you're an idiot. I
and
mean, when you're a teenager, let's face it, whether you're in the
well,
military or not, you're
you're an
not
idiot.
a genius. So
You're an idiot.
in my eyes, I was thinking, oh well, I'll just
Still
fool her.
doing
I'll just
what is
I mean, nobody's gonna figure this out. I'll take a ink pen. You know, I mean, looking back on it, it was really kind of dumb, but
well, yeah. I mean, when I was 18 and I'm trying to be popular in my high school, everybody knows I was 18 and say, "Hey, Z, we'll take you to go to the liquor store and get some liquor." I said, "Yeah, sure." I wanted to be popular. That was my reason to do that. I would be popular, and I would drink. My senior year, there's some days I don't even remember. So. And there used to be a grocery store called Winn Dixie. You heard about that, Cluzette? Winn Dixie.
I think those are still around.
Yeah,
Um,
I've heard of them before.
Very well, but it's not as round like they used to be. Well, anyways, I used to go to school. Before I go to school, the day before, like on a Friday or Saturday, to the liquor store off on base. So it was my idea. It's legit. Get the liquor store. It's called the PX and BX. For the Navy, it's the PX. And
Well,
your ID is
maybe
say,
it's an
hey,
exchange.
you're 18, what you want. Yeah, it's the exchange. It's called APIS.
Yeah.
Get the bottle Saturday, go Monday, go to Winn Dixie, get the 2 liter Coke, pull half of it out, and put the other half of rum or vodka, and take that 2 liter to school. And everybody thinks I'm doing a 2 liter during class. So yeah. Yes, teacher. Yeah, history 101. Yeah, okay, cool. Yes. And to be popular, that's what I did. And yes, I was popular. I was very popular. Because a lot of people wanted to get
Alcohol
the
has a
liquor,
smell
the
though. I mean,
alcohol.
if you were drinking in school, it's pretty hard to hide it because it has a smell.
But hey, if you have like a 2 liter and then you got a backup a scope, and during class, you go to the bathroom, use the scope, do a little goggling, and throw it out, and go to your
You've
next
been watching.
class.
You've been
Yeah.
watching too many cartoons. It doesn't work that way.
No, I used to do that.
You might have done it, but everybody knew what you were doing.
That.
You smell like somebody who's been drinking that did mouthwash.
Yeah, mouthwash. And really, back in the day in school like that in Texas, they just want the body in there because they'll get paid. The district will get paid every student. They get paid for every student to go to class and yeah, that's how they got paid. But yeah, I don't care. I was having fun. I was having fun back in those days. Sometimes, what did Jeffrey say?
My high school days, I used to drink, but then I played football and ran track, so I didn't really drink all the time, and I was always busy with sports most of the time.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, so when are you going to go live?
It's almost
probably next week. I think not. So tomorrow's Wednesday, so maybe the following Wednesday. I'm thinking.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna start trying to.
I'm gonna like set up some stuff. I set up the Stream Elements account.
Stream Element is that a stream service?
Oh,
well, they have like the little chat bot, and they have some other features. It doesn't cost you anything to do it.
Stream Element.
Like sometimes you go on somebody's live streams and you'll see in the chat you'll see like the Stream Elements or the Night Bot.
Okay. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm kind of like playing around with some of that stuff.
Okay.
See if it's worth it.
Yeah. Jennifer asked me a question. Yes, Jennifer, I've been to Vegas twice. And yes, it was very fun. I think I said that the Sahara hotel and casino. And yes, me and late 20s, early 30s, so we used to do all that. That was, and then after that, we used to go to the strip clubs. Yes, I did that. Vegas was insanely fun. And I hate to say this, I'm going to say this. Most of my friends were middle to upper middle class. And yes, they will spend thousands of dollars and say, "Z, hey, here's a couple, here like $50. Go ahead and do it. What you want to do? Gamble, whatever." Yes, I did that, and it was fun. A lot of people in my family did not understand why I was hanging around with some of these people, and that to be real, some of my mom's family did not understand why I was hanging. Okay, now I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but they was on my mom's side of the family lived in Virginia, and they asking me all kinds of questions. Why are you hanging around with so many white people? I said because they have food, like alcohol, they like having fun. I'm just saying, I hang around with all those people. It was fun. I have more white than black friends.
Hey, Z.
But yeah, as far as Vegas, man.
Huh? Z, whenever you start a sentence off, yes. I don't mean to sound racist. I don't want to sound racist, but that usually is about to be something really racist coming out of your mouth. I don't mean you could have just told the story. I hung out with friends. I hung out with friends and this and that. But when you say that racist, but
I'm telling the truth. My father told me, say, if you're gonna hang around with anybody, use your character. Don't doesn't matter what color they are. If you want to hang
Right.
around with friends and they're truly your friends, they'll stick with you. And that's what I did. Uh, most of my black friends I used to hang around in high school are probably now. Three of them are in prison. One of them is in there for life. The others probably. It's just sad to say. Probably, I don't have a lot of black friends. I hate to say that, but it is the truth because
Right.
every
Everybody has to live,
family
everybody has to
you
live their
don't
truth.
live in that neighborhood. I'm telling the truth.
I know, I
I
believe
used
you.
to live
I
in
just, I just,
on the
I've never
military
divided my
base.
friends up. I've never divided my friends up to white and black. I mean, I got white friends, I got black
I
friends, I
don't.
got
I
Asian friends.
don't. I just got friends. That's what I was saying. I just got friends, and then it got. When I used to go to the family reunion, when you go to the family reunion and your mom's side of the family is always country, yeah, it's backwoods country. I mean, my aunts and uncles in Virginia still stay on this side of the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones who will never go across the tracks and hang like those. That's to this day they're still like that. I just those people
Mm.
they're can I say this? They are racist against black people. They are racist against white people. They are racist against Mexicans. They are racist upper black people. Like they are racist against high yellow, high. How can
Whoa,
I?
whoa, whoa, whoa,
How
whoa!
can I
Now
say
you're
it,
not getting into
Bill?
my group. Hold on.
Uh, how can I say it? Uh,
You're getting into
now
my group now. Hi,
this is
y'all.
my
What?
family. This is my mom's side of the family. They are racist against black people. They are racist against uppity uh, uh, mixed people. They're racist against that. They're racist against Mexican. They're racist against because they are still stuck in that format and they don't basically don't know and they don't want to hang around with anybody like that. And they're still stuck in that. Oh, I won't trust these people. I won't trust. It's hard to. How can I say that person understand? They well, I'll put it this way. Okay, I'm gonna get real here. I'm gonna get real. I didn't want to go here, but I gotta go here. Kuzvet and Juan, everybody else. I am a. I tell Bill. Bill. You know who I am, right?
Not really, Z.
Bill, you know who I am, right? Yeah.
Do I know who?
Okay,
I
so
don't know. Z, I don't really know much about. I
actually,
mean, other than what I heard on here, I don't know much about you, Z.
well, I thought you watched my other channel.
I've glanced at it. I
I
didn't pay much attention. I mean, I've
I
looked at it. I see you're a
yeah.
Republican. Other than that, I mean, I don't know much about you.
Yes, I am a conservative party says it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. It matters if you have common sense. You look at the issue, and you decide if that issue is correct or incorrect. Now, as far as the issue is, I am not racist. I will date anybody, any female. We'll put it that way. I will date any female. Doesn't matter.
As long as they
But
don't
I
have a kid,
feel this is my personal opinion, huh?
you'll date any female as long as they don't have a kid. I know
Uh,
that much.
any
If
young kid.
they can't have
Okay.
a, they can't have a
Well, yeah,
child.
yeah, yeah. They can't. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I got you.
I'm just saying.
That's your choice. Yes, your
You
choice.
know, the thing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Doesn't Carrie Underwood have a kid?
He would never date her.
Yes. I would never date her.
What?
If she would have came to my door, no, seriously.
She showed up with like 3 kids.
I'm
and
very,
was like,
very, very. If that was the case, I would not say no 100%, but I probably had to talk to her ex-husband.
Why would you have to talk to her ex-husband to date her?
What would he say?
I had to talk to her because I'm going to say.
Z, go ahead. You have my blessings to go bang Carrie Underwood. You have my blessing. Is that what he'll say? What could he possibly say to you?
No, I'm just saying. I'll just say, hey, man, I'm not going to for your kid. That's between you and your ex-wife. I don't want to be involved with that. I don't want to be financially responsible for that.
You're going to tell this man. You're going to tell this man.
Out there.
Z, you're going to tell this man who you're going to be hanging around his kid. You're going to be hanging around his kid, and you're going to tell him that, you know what? I don't care nothing about your kid. I won't say nothing to your kid. He don't say nothing to me.
No, I did not say that. I did not.
You pretty much did.
I did not say that. I said I'm not going to be financially. I said I'm not going to be financially responsible for the. That's what I hang around the kids.
So you're not. So I'm not you and Carrie. So in other words, you and Carrie Underwood are going to eat
we
good.
Had that
you and Carrie Underwood are going to eat good, but you're not going to get. Yeah, I'm not buying that kid dinner. You better send him some extra money over when he comes over to pay for his dinner.
I'll buy him dinner and everything, but I would not be as far as like.
How do you think Carrie Underwood, if you treated Carrie Underwood's kid like that, how do you think she would feel about you?
Oh well, that's a hard thing to say.
No, it's not. I can tell you how she would feel about you. If you didn't care about her kid, and want to take care of her kid, I can tell you exactly how she would feel about you.
I know she would not. That would never happen. Let's put it that way. In my Z brain, that would never happen because I don't think I am. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Z, the only thing I'm telling you is you make absolute statements. Nothing is absolute.
Me and him can have some discussions on YouTube.
Ooh.
But yeah. Now, as far as that concerned, I probably had to know the kids. I probably had to know the kids before because if you're gonna date somebody like that and a single mom, and you gotta deal with everything. I understand that 100% because you're not dating, but you gotta say, hey, she got kids. You don't want to be. I don't want to be in the middle of that because it's very hard, very complex.
Life is hard, Z. Life is hard. Life is going to be hard. If you didn't have a kid, it's going to be hard. With another person, it's going to be hard.
Yeah, it's going to be hard if you're going to get any kind of relationship like I have.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you do with other people, you're going to have compromise. But no, the only thing I was telling you,
you're going to have compromise, and it'll be very.
You have a habit of making like absolute statements, and that's what I was trying to check you on as far as making absolute statements. Carrie, you would never, because you said earlier you would never date somebody with a kid. Carrie Underwood, all of a sudden you would make an exception. So there are exceptions that you would make. Well, but now it sounds like you might not. But
there are exceptions, yeah. There are exceptions, but. But I got to think of my pig little brain here called cheese. But yeah, you got me.
No, I mean there's exceptions to every rule. I mean, again, it might not be ideal, and it is more work, more headaches when you involve another person involved. And I mean, I get it, but again, I would never say I would never do it. You know, I don't. I don't say all people.
I think it'd be
me. Like I think Texas is a racist state. Now, could I say that about everybody in Texas? I could, but it wouldn't be true because everybody in Texas isn't racist.
You could,
the couple people on here from Texas, very nice people. Again, I don't know them, but very nice people.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, that's just going. Yeah. And when I say racist, I'm thinking of more. When I see, I don't want to get really into politics. And again, I'm not really big into politics.
Come on,
but when you start backing Trump, I don't think you could tell me one good quality about Trump other than speaking whatever is on his mind. But his beliefs.
Let me see here. I think his beliefs.
His thing is
his beliefs. Bill, we're gonna go in here.
I mean, no, we really don't have to. I'm making a statement.
We can go.
But again, I mean, some people
Trump helped a lot of Africans. Gave him money.
How?
Gave some money. The college fund was.
But I mean, that's giving our money away. We're talking about his personal money.
Oh, he gave it.
His is about business. I don't think he sees color. I think he sees money. So if he can make money off of you, he likes you. If he can't make money off of you, he doesn't get anything. He doesn't care about you.
He also ran the country.
He always what?
Okay, so all right, here we go. You ready?
Ready.
You ready? Okay, yeah. So the Democrat Party, including the Obama administration, was raised. The Democrat Party was formed of racism. They were for slavery. They were against the civil rights act. They were against the voting rights act.
Don't go back 100. Don't go back 100 years. Don't go back 100 years.
Oh, we're not going back 100 years. We'll go back.
The Democrats and Republicans have switched sides.
We'll go back.
The Democrats and
Republicans from Joe Biden when he was a senator. Joe Biden as a senator. Oh, we can go here. Joe Biden said as a senator in the committee, he doesn't want his children in a black minority class because it'll mess him up. He was
right. Oh no.
His best friends and idols was a man and birds. You know,
you got you have me confused because again, I'm not a big fan of Joe Biden. But again, Joe Biden doesn't have like 12 counts of. Joe Biden doesn't have like 12 people trying to sue him for rape. You know, Joe Biden didn't get found guilty of defrauding people through his organizations. See, again, Joe Biden has a lot of problems. I'm not a big fan of Joe Biden. But for people to swear that like Trump could do no wrong, that's just crazy. Not because it's Republican. I actually voted for a Republican governor in Michigan. I don't mind. I'm going based on the person, and I think Trump is a bad person.
I go for the person. What did he do?
What did he do?
And what has him personally?
He's basically.
What has
he basically lied about everything? He literally is destroying our beliefs in the election process of this country based on a lie. Your Fox News, if you ever follow their lawsuits, Dominion, they basically said, no, we never believed Trump a minute. We never believed them for a minute that there was a fraud in the election. That's from the court papers. If you see them on Fox News, Dominion, voting are crooked. But when they have to swear to it in court, that's a different story. I mean, again, Fox News. I mean, it's just.
Oh yeah.
But again, the left side of the news with MSNBC, they're the same. They're all crooked. They're all crooked. And it's tough.
Trump was
Trump.
yeah.
I mean, I've never seen somebody. I've never seen anybody as crooked and would tell a lie as fast as Trump. Trump used to be a Democrat. Till him and Hillary used to be close until it didn't fit his purpose. Yeah. Trump found a group of people that actually believed him, and all he did was make it about race. Because you never hear Republicans say the Dominion machine was broken when they win. It's only when they lose, and they throw up this thing that the election is crooked. So now nobody believes our elections are fair. Every time somebody loses, it was a fraud of an election. I mean, that's what we're based on.
Well, we got to remember, back in the day, back in like in the 90s and the 2000s, the Democrat Party said the election was rigged for George W. Bush. Or Jimmy Carter.
They said there was a problem. Yeah, go back and look at that case. They said there was a problem with the vote. It was determined that it wasn't, and it was over with. Z, we're still dealing with the fallout about this election. It wasn't stolen. Yeah. It wasn't stolen because somebody. I know. As far as the votes, I mean, again, you can go back to that when was it, what's his name? I can't think of his name. The Democrat. But again, that lasted about 2 or 3 days. It was proven not necessarily true because they went to the Supreme Court, proven not true. That was the end of it. Yeah. But see, none of these people are going to court. All these falsehoods.
I agree.
And that's what bothers me more than anything, because
they won't let them go to court. That's the problem.
And this country is not about what's best for the country anymore. It's about party.
Yeah, it's about party, and I totally had that issue with the voting thing and everything like that. I 100% agreed with it. I think when the Democrat Party said, "Oh, it's racist to ask for your ID," I think that's a problem. Everybody has an ID. Everybody has a driver's license. Everybody has a state ID. So they can't use that as a racist point of view. In Georgia, the city that woman said, "Oh, if I want to go vote and ask for ID, and they ask for ID, that's not ID. You need ID to get a liquor.
Let me
go to court. You need an ID."
Let me ask you a question, Z. How many cases of fraud have they found out of 200 million votes? No, 140 million. How many cases of fraud have they determined because of false ID or double voting? How many cases?
We don't know. We don't.
In Florida, they found 20. They found 20 cases in Florida. Yeah, yes, we do know. I mean, around in Florida, they found 20. They had 40 million or 20 to 40 million votes. They found 20 cases where people voted when they weren't supposed to vote. And they found in every one of those cases it was a mistake. They were felons. Yeah. They thought they could vote and they didn't. They found 20 cases, and you don't hear about it anymore. But even if the 20 people were guilty of fraud, 20 people out of 20 million, and you want to say that this election is rigged or not democratic?
No, I did not.
Not you, but people.
I did not say that. I did not say
no, but that's what this country is coming down to now.
We don't know what happened. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it comes out like that. I understand that 100%. I did not say that.
But again, all that fraud they had, Michigan, they had people supposed to be bringing in ballots. They've all looked at all of them, and every court case was thrown out because there's no evidence. But now everybody believes. Because
why did they cover it up when they're supposed to be counting? You saw the evidence. They cover it up. They're supposed to be seeing the count. they covered the windows up. You saw that, right?
There's Z.
The thing is,
you're saying that, but when it goes to court, it
Yeah.
gets thrown out. Z. There is no evidence.
Yeah,
That's hearsay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It
That's
gets
what
thrown
I
out.
said. It's hearsay, and yeah, but you tell me that Joe Biden got more votes than Barack Obama. You tell me
Yes,
that. You
yes,
tell me
because
that
more
Joe
people.
Biden got more than,
See again.
and
More
he
people
did not
voted.
do.
More people voted. People were so
More people
disgusted
voted.
with Trump. So again, okay,
for the
Z.
mail-in, you don't send your ID when you just.
Z
If I go and vote, when I went to vote, I went in person.
You're repeating the
I went
same
in person to
stories.
vote. I don't. Do
You're
the
repeating the
mail-in.
same stories they've always said, Z. And
Well,
it's none of that has ever been proven. All you're saying is
the thing
do you
is,
believe
Bill,
he got more votes than Barack Obama? Yeah, Z, because 8 years ago there were 50 million people less in the United States. Yes, Z, it happens. I can't believe 70 million people voted for Trump.
And guess what? I can't believe it. I cannot believe the system. This system is since the 90s. Basically, declare all that. You need to get rid of the mail-in order. You need a responsible citizen of this country. You need to go to the polls. You need to bring your ID. You need to do that. Not the mail-in voting.
Trump voted by absentee. Trump voted by absentee ballot. Trump voted by absentee ballot. Why did he vote by absentee ballot?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about
absentee ballot. I'm talking about mail-in voting.
That's absentee ballot. That's you vote ahead of time and you get a ballot. You don't go to the poll. You're breaking up.
You tell me one state could count in one day.
You broke up, Z. I heard nothing you said. Uh-oh. You're frozen.
For the state of Florida, take. I mean, okay.
Well, he's gone.
This the Z.
That now see that might be a computer overheating because they might have shut down.
I mean, this 3.5 hours. It's always at the minute. I might have to get off myself.
Oh, me too. I shouldn't have been on here.
I'm actually kind of about to fall asleep over here.
I shouldn't have got into politics with Z either.
I mean, I don't want to dip out without him being here, but
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
he's back.
He's back.
Where we talk to politics, that's what happened.
There we go.
But
well,
hey,
you know what? 3.5 hours.
I have a yes.
I think I might have to dip out, man. I'm getting kind of tired myself.
All right, Mike. We will.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey,
good night, everybody.
That's why I down politics on this cruise thing. Because I get wound up like crazy. I always just get wound up like crazy.
You have a habit of just repeating what people tell you, but there's no proof.
No, I do my facts.
There's no proof. Z, we've been voting with absentee ballots since the beginning of time. We've been doing that. There's no problem. There's no problem. They don't come up missing. People don't. Dead people aren't voting. It's none of that, Z.
Yeah, but I just don't understand why you just can't go and vote. You don't have to use.
Some people can't. Military people are out of the country. Some people can't walk, Z. Just because you're an invalid and you can't walk, you can't make it to the polls. Again, even at the polls, Z, we live in the 21st century. You shouldn't have to go stand in line to vote for 4 hours, 5 hours.
Well,
so if my president can vote by mail, if my president can vote by mail, well, I can too.
Yeah.
You can't pick and choose.
He's the president.
Right.
I know. I'm not picking it.
He's no better than you and I, Z.
No, that's what I'm saying.
If we have to go vote, he has to go vote.
Yes, I understand that. I really 100% agree with you. That whole election process, it's unreal.
No, it's real, Z. See, you're going down that Republican road that it's not real. It's real. It's safe. It's trustworthy.
So why did it take days and even weeks?
Because you gotta count. You have to count every vote.
Well, this is how they do. This is how they do the election. The state of Florida does it less than a day. They count the votes that they have that day. I mean, and then it takes. I understand the absentee votes takes several days to several weeks to count the absentee votes. I understand that. So why did they call certain areas like Florida, Texas? The reason why they did it that way, because when you count it that way, and they count the days votes. Now, the days votes in the state of Florida was like 78, 85, 95%, and they called it. It took them days to count the days voting in Pennsylvania without the absentees. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's all messed up. I mean, they should have one.
Z, we've been doing this all along. So when Bush, when Bush got elected, it was messed up then too, right?
Yes, it was.
So we in the United States, we have not had a good election in the United States.
We haven't had. I think the best. Wow. I think the only election that was probably good.
It's none of them. From what you're saying, none of them. Because they use the same process, so that's not.
Yeah, they use the same process, but you got to imagine there are more absentee mail-in voters.
There's more people. Yes, there's more people, so you're going to have more votes.
Yeah, but
so you can't trust them. I don't care if it's 5 or 20. You can't trust them because we're using the same process.
Yeah, it's the same process, but you don't. Do you agree? If we're gonna do a voting day, they should have people to have off and go and vote. There's a lot of people.
I agree. I agree that we should have the day off, but I agree also that we should have absentee ballots.
I mean, not absentee ballot, yeah, but it doesn't take forever to count the vote. That's all I'm saying.
Because you know why it takes forever? Because you have to be exact and you have to make sure, and that's what they do. And especially now because some party wants to challenge everything. So again, back when they had the Chad reports,
you got to remember that the Democrats challenged Bush. They challenged Clinton.
But they had their reasons. And it was like because of the hanging Chad reports, because they had a little thing that somebody pushed out, but because it was hanging and it didn't count, so they challenged that.
Yeah,
3 days.
Yeah,
3 days later,
after all that fiasco, they changed the system. They don't do hanging.
They changed to adapt, but again, 3 days later, after they challenged it, it was ruled that it was what was legal. That was the end of it. You literally had somebody telling the country that he's the true president and to overthrow the democratic process. He should be in jail right now.
They did that in 2016 when Hillary Clinton lost. They challenged Donald Trump.
Hillary Clinton never said that she's still president of the United States and this should be overthrown. She never said that.
She said Donald Trump was the illegitimate president. You can look it up on YouTube. Actual video evidence that she said that. She actually said that. A lot of people on the Democrats said that. They said
she said that because she thought Russia got involved with the election. That's why she said that.
Do you think Russia got involved with that?
I do. I definitely do.
How did they get involved?
I think they wanted Trump. They wanted Trump in power. He's a friend of Russia.
You
so
think?
Again, yeah, I definitely do. But guess what? He was president, and that was it. Hillary didn't keep going talking about it was a rigged election, and we should overthrow him.
Yes, she did.
You did not. She never said that. Z, she never said that.
Go on YouTube, type in Hillary Clinton, type in what she said about the rigged election during her campaign, during the administration, and you can go and type in YouTube right now. Go ahead and put it. She actually said that. She actually said that. She went on The View and said that. I don't like The View. The View.
I don't really know much TV.
Yeah,
she's talking about.
She said she's
talking about the influence from outside the country, but again,
again, you also got to remember she said the basket, the poll votes. How can Russia if the election? Because most of these elections are not on the internet. How can you say that?
Because you come up with these stories just like you're doing right now about this election not being secure. You feed that information to people, and you create.
I create that, yes.
But not you, but that's how you would create dissension.
Yeah,
that's what Trump did. That's what he did.
Every politician does it.
Not to this extent, Z. Not to this extent. George Bush didn't do it. George Bush, even if he didn't like him, he won. Reagan, he won. Again, you didn't have these problems. George Bush, he didn't have the most votes. He got the electoral votes, but he didn't have the most votes. But the way we elected presidents, he won. Yeah. That's our country.
Yeah, it is our country, and I'm just saying. The thing is, I don't know.
I know you're a Republican and don't like the Democrats. That's all it is, Z.
I am. Well, there's a difference. I am a Republican, but I'm also a conservative. There's a difference.
You're a Republican. There's no Democrat.
I'm a
Democrat that you like.
I am not a rhino.
No, you're a Republican through and through. I'm
a conservative Republican. That's the difference.
No, conservative Republican.
Because first
you're not middle of the road. See, middle of the road Republicans are called rhinos because
I'm not a rhino.
You're Republican all the way. Yeah, you're to the right. You're far right, Z.
I'm a conservative. That's the difference.
That's what Republicans are, Z.
No, because
far left Democrats are liberals. Far right Republicans are conservatives.
But the mainstream Republican is rhinos.
You're not a rhino. The ones in the middle of the road.
For example, Mitch McConnell for that stupid, idiotic bill that we cannot afford. We are in $1 trillion of debt. We can't afford all these bills they are sending. And the conservative is, for me as a person, I don't want big government. Mitch McConnell is big government. He is big government. He is a rhino. I am conservative. It should be less government. Enforcement of the laws. No, Republican will say we need to close the border. Have you heard any real Republican say we need to close the border? Nobody has said that. Only people that have said that are conservatives like Ted Cruz, James Jordan. The thing is, here's the thing. The real thing is, I am a conservative Republican. I believe in a strong defense, but I believe in less government. Government does not belong in the private section. The section. Most of these people are spending money left. You know how much trillions of dollars we are in.
Yeah, it always gets that way. Whenever we have Republican government, it always gets that way.
I understand that.
They cut taxes on the rich. we get into debt, and then Democrats come in and increase the taxes on the rich, and we get out of debt. That's the way it's always been.
What's your definition of rich? Because Democrats say people are how much?
When you start getting over $200,000,
that's not rich.
No. You're getting when I say rich, I don't mean super rich.
I mean that's not $200,000. $200,000 is not rich.
That's well above the median average of a household in the United States.
And basically, it's not considered as rich. It's considered middle to upper middle class. It's not considered rich. Rich is probably what Bernie Sanders millionaires and billionaires. That's all he's saying. But they are taxing people between the $250,000. They are taxing them more. Look at the gas prices. Look, and most of the small businesses are under that $200,000 because they need that by the small businesses, mom and pop shops, and now they're taxing them. They're not millionaires or billionaires. If you want to tax millionaires and billionaires, you go ahead, but you cannot say $200,000.
That's not the way the tax laws for Trump worked.
No, that's not. He's trying to change that law. He's trying to change that law.
Trump. He's the one that He's the one that did that.
He cut the middle class taxes. Yes, he cut that.
He cut the rich. He cut the rich tax more. That was the whole problem.
But
that's why he didn't pay. That's why he didn't pay taxes. That's why Bezos doesn't pay taxes. That's why they don't pay taxes. He's not taxing them. He's taxing the middle class people to make between $50,000 and $150,000. That's where he's taxing everybody.
And the Democrats are not.
They're trying not to. We still have to pay our taxes. But however,
I understand that. But when you go ahead and say, "Oh, we're going to cut the oil and gas industry," the gas prices go up. Guess who it costs more? It costs more to the middle and lower income. When they raise the gas prices, it costs more for us as a middle income.
That's because the Republican.
They didn't want. When Trump was, we wanted to be energy. We were energy dependent. You remember when Trump was president? Guess how much gas prices were? When he was in the administration, it was $1.29 a gallon. When Joe Biden says we're going to cut the Keystone Pipeline, we're going to cut up all production.
Yeah, but again, you know there's more reasons than that too. I mean, Trump was selling basically. Trump was selling. He was selling the United States to Saudi for oil. I mean, it's like so he can start businesses over there. Over in Russia, he's trying to start businesses over in Russia.
Here's the thing: we were energy dependent. We did not depend on somebody when he was there. We did not go and ask for somebody to raise prices because we had our own.
You didn't ask them to raise prices. You let them do whatever you wanted to do. All those oil companies right now are making record profits.
Yeah,
the money's they're raising their prices. They're raising their prices, but it has nothing to do with the oil.
But you still need to, if they're going to do that and they're telling them to do that, you still need to have research. You still have to make payment. You have to do.
You don't have to make record profits.
They're not making record profits. It's very hard. When the government tell you cannot drill anymore, you think they're making record profit?
They're still because they're spending less money.
Joe Biden asked for people in Venezuela, a socialist country, to drill, and he doesn't want us to drill our own soil. Are you kidding me?
Well, Venezuela is a country that we tried to overthrow.
Oh, we tried to do that many times, and it's still.
So again, that was kind of back in somebody else's term. We tried to overthrow. It didn't work out.
So why can we not drill our own soil like we used to back in the day? Gas prices, I can, Bill, I can't even go to grocery shopping because gas prices went up. And when gas prices went up, people cannot move their materials, their food to the grocery stores, the prices go up. The gas prices go up, the oil prices go up, food prices go up. Heating oil prices went up sky high when he says he's going to cut our oil production. And now in the East Coast, they're paying more money to heat their oil, to heat their homes. It's, when I went grocery shopping, Bill, when I went grocery shopping, and you
Yeah,
might go hate this, a dozen eggs was $5 a dozen.
yeah. It's called inflation, Z.
It's called inflation. Guess what causes it?
Well,
Yes, yes.
maybe it has to do something with the economy shutting down for 2.5 years.
But he bought, but yeah, well, that's yeah, he did that. He
So
bought it
so
back. He
so
bought it.
so U.S. government actually kind of like gave back some of the money to the people,
Yeah,
and
but
yeah,
guess who had to
they're in
pay
debt.
for that? Yeah, he gave that money back. Yeah, and you don't see that stimulus checks anymore, do you? When Joe
Well,
Biden was
you
coming,
can't do that forever. The economy is starting to come back slowly but surely, but it'll be back, and
it's just
give it time.
it's taking.
This isn't the first time we had inflation. Z, if you go back to
Oh
1979,
yeah, I know.
all those good years,
Oh,
it's the same thing. It
uh,
happens, especially when you go through times of war or things like that. So it's something. It's not
down the
something. This
line.
isn't something new.
Yeah, I understand that. And we can hours and minutes and days and weeks and months. You know why? The reason why we can do this because you know I'm learning stuff every day. Well, you tell me,
Oh,
you know,
we all
I
do.
100% agree with you. We're learning. I'm learning. I'm learning
You,
some
you
stuff.
always you always listen to people. Z, and again, I mean, just like
I do.
you have your opinion, I have my opinion, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean I don't like you, you don't like me, and we just
Yeah. Yeah.
again
Yeah.
it's just people talking and different beliefs.
No,
But again,
because
a lot of people it divides people, and I'm not that way. I mean, again, I think all government right now is horrible because
yeah,
they don't work
well,
for the
well,
betterment of the people. They work for the betterment of their party,
yes, that's
and
right. Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah. I 100% agree. You know, hey, the government's messed up. I mean, we need to get new people in the government. We need to get rid of all these people that are in Congress right now.
A
Basically,
lot
what
of
you a lot of them, a lot of them.
them. I mean, again,
Thank God we got rid of Nancy Pelosi. I just say, thank the Lord.
no, I think Mitch McConnell and that
I
group.
think we should have got rid of him years
I mean,
ago.
there's so many of them. I mean,
Yeah, I think we need. Honestly, I think we need term limits for Congress. We
yeah.
need
I mean,
term limits.
that would help out.
Yeah, how about a lot? But there's some people that go there that think about I'm going to change the government, and they get corrupted by the deep state.
Well,
And
it can't because the people that give them money, they have to bow down to them to give certain tax benefits to certain groups and things
mhm,
like that. And again,
it won't happen until we need to change. We need to have term limits for these people, and that won't happen because the government is so powerful right now. The parties are so powerful.
well,
That's
yeah, I
what,
mean, nobody wants to lose their livelihood,
yeah.
but there's a reason why people spend all this money. People they spend all this money to get elected to a 150,000, $200,000 a year job,
Hmm.
but they all come out millionaires. There's a reason,
Oh yeah, yeah.
that's
I
all
live
of them.
That's everyone. That's Republicans. That's Democrats. Yes,
That's again, that's
that's
both of them.
everybody.
When I say as far as party wise, I call myself a Democrat, but again, I listen to what people are talking about, and everybody goes down party lines now, and I lean more towards the party lines of the Democrats. But again, don't get it wrong, they're crooked too. They're
Mhm.
looking at what's best for their party, just like Republicans are looking out for what's best for their party.
I think we lost just about everybody.
You what?
we, That's what happens on the Z Show prime time. Anything can happen.
Show prime time.
Anything can happen. It's prime. It's way before 5 days. It's midnight. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, wow.
It is.
All right, we're gonna close this out because
All right, Z.
you know,
It was a
Bill,
pleasure.
man, you know what? We can have some good conversation, and both of us agree to disagree. That's the way
Right.
we are.
Basically.
But we all agree. Both of us agree about cruising. Yes,
We do.
I love the cruise. I love the cruise. I love to have fun. I like going out. I have been out of the club in years. So, but let me get out of here before we get into more discussion. I'll take another 3 hours.
Oh no, it's time to go to bed.
It's time to go to bed. Well, I'm not going to bed now. I'm so wound up.
Oh no,
I'll be playing some video games or something with my Xbox.
I'll be in bed before you. I'll be asleep before you know it.
All right, man.
All right, I will talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
All right, talk to you later.
Tomorrow. Bye-bye. Appreciate it.
I think we out. We out. Here.
Jennifer, thank you. On Shot Adventures, thank you. Kudos, thank you. Empire Nation, thank you. Jennifer, you still here? Thank you. I'm sorry. Gotta say that. Apologize, Jennifer. Way off topic. But hey.
Bye-bye.
All right, man. Let me get out of here. The words of the wise man of Z Roberts. Do not drink and drive. Do not hang around the knuckleheads to do. And the wise man says, do not drink and drive. We got some conversation. Thank you guys for showing up. Jennifer. And we told you we get into the deep conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we can be back